No,
Or did
no,
you
these
go
are
out on highway?
cars. Nothing. If you go to Google Maps, it's
No, he's
cars.
looking at the map in a better detail in the far back.
Yeah,
Those
it's
are
cars.
company cars.
Yeah, those are all cars.
In a better
But
detail.
there are no cars, so this all right.
Those
All right, so that white thing, that
company
white
cars.
long ass Yeah, those are all
Dick
cars.
donut looking thing.
But there are no that's like a building. Right, so that white thing, that white
But it's
so
probably the truck intelligence post where
that's
you pull
What
up, you get
long
your
ass
semi-gate,
thing?
you do your paperwork.
yeah,
No,
that's
he's
that.
talking about the
No,
long building in the far corner where you guys are.
yeah, pink. So
That is
that's a
where they
building.
break down
Yeah, that's a building.
materials. So
Then
you
we
try
got
to get a shipping container, it gets
What
torn
word
down.
is it near?
then we got these right here. Those are all like loading things. Those like
Okay, but I'm not
lift-
seeing a donut. That's what I'm wondering about.
It gets torn
I'm
down.
sorry, not
Yeah.
donut, like long we dick got these thing, right like, here. like a Those big are
Oh,
all, ass like,
okay.
loading things. That right
I'm
here.
You're talking like a long John donut? Okay, I can dig that though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
That's
fine.
All right, so that long white thing, that's a building.
Oh, okay.
And these are
You're
all
talking like a long
those
John donut? Okay, I can
lifts
dig that
that
though.
like lift up vertically. There's like about I don't know how many of them are, but there's a whole lot. They're all in a row. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's about 13 of them, and they're all like in a row, right?
Yes.
And then you got that's when we get to the containers, which is all the way on the next side. So where's I don't know. I'm trying to understand where you want us to go, Zach, for Overwatch, because there's so many
Along
high
the straightaways.
things.
The roadways. One
Hi,
That's
Bubby.
my hope.
where the cranes go back and forth to hit the boat, and on the other side where the semis go back and forth on the roadway.
Hey, Bubby.
Mom's here.
Mom's here. What do you mean, Mom's here? Does she want to talk to me?
No.
You want-
Told you.
I mean, there's nothing I need to
Okay,
talk to her
on,
about. Hold on, real
Discord, you
quick.
guys
You
can
gotta
see
give
my
me 5.
screen.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I'm
On
coming.
Discord, guys, you can see my screen. Confirm, yes or no?
Coming up. There it is.
Yeah, I can see it.
He's talking about this long building here and these lifts. These are all repair bays for like the yard tractors, the forklifts, everything else. This is all maintenance area. This is what he was looking at. Does everybody see that?
Yeah.
And everybody else is muted. Okay.
Oh, that's because one of them had to go away. One of them restarted his computer, and
Oh, I've been talking
Yeah,
about Storm
I've been
here.
back. I've been back when I restarted my computer. But yes, I see it.
What the hell is that thing? What are those blue things?
These are lifts. These go drive out and grab these.
The
pulls them off,
containers?
sets them down on top of the semis like this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They grab the containers. Oh, they're very large forklifts. I see what you're saying now. Yeah,
Yes.
they're like the 100-ton ones.
Oh yeah.
My neighbor used to work with 100-ton forklifts.
what was their opinion of them? Just mirrors it looked like someone
The
did
thing that
donuts.
He just thought they were 100-ton forklifts and left it at that.
So this is where you guys landed, and your choices are: what are you going to do? Now on the upside, yes,
Are those
there
ones
is a
fueled?
fence line. There is a fence line. It won't be hard to get over it or under it if
I
you
don't-
take your time.
I just said if you sit here and reposition the boat to up on the flat right there, so we're tucked in and tied off to that.
You guys can do that as well.
Well, there's a space. There's space for us to pull up and dock right there.
Yeah, there's lots of locations you could dock at. So just keep on tooling with your boat till you get to the really big fucking boat. Choice is yours.
Where are the bills of lading? There's supposed to be one on each container.
I do not know what you're talking about.
The bill of lading says what's in the container.
You don't know.
Well, each container is supposed to have one on it. There's supposed to be another one as well. Registered, like filed with the dockmaster.
And
So-
let alone the electronic version that
But-
they used to sit here and play Tetris with on what can be stored where on the boat.
Hey Ryan.
Well, the reason I'm asking is I want to look for ones from Israel.
What did
Let's
Darius
start
need?
with, what are you doing to get in first?
What do you mean?
Right now, everybody's somewhere in this area, and I've heard, I'm going to check shipping containers. I'm going to try to go down here and dock. I don't know what everybody's doing. Right now, everybody's still on a boat.
Okay, well, right
you
now
need to
my intent is to look for shipping containers that are from Israel.
And why is that?
Well, because frankly, if you want to look at amazing technological equipment, look to the Israelis. They have the best programmers. They have some of the best just engineers in general. And when it comes to weapons, they're pretty tits. So as a scavenger,
Okay, noted.
I'm looking for high value product. Now, what did you say?
I said, okay, well noted.
Ben, you were trying to say
But since
something earlier?
everybody's wanting to wait, you guys are here, or better yet, we'll just stick you right there. Your boat is tied off. You guys are up there on the top of the concrete slab. And since you are now above the water, you can actually hear machinery running.
Which direction?
Down here.
Does it sound like a
Here.
constant sound? Or does it sound like something where a human being is interacting with it?
Human interaction. You hear it tack up, you
Son
hear
of
it
a
slow
bitch.
down.
Keep the boat ready.
I'm gonna, depending on which side of the big cluster of flipping containers, I'm gonna basically just look up the road with my scope. So if it's basically sounding like it's
Okay. You're going to look down this way, all the way down to here.
any
That
movement,
is about 2 miles. So you don't see nothing.
I'm gonna not quite jog, but go to the other side of the pier and look down the roadway.
Down over here.
Right. Yep, I'm gonna basically just run up that way and look down through a scope around the building.
There are no buildings out here.
Is that truck controlled building?
There's a building
This
right
one?
there. The blue roof.
This one, you're going to try to look through.
No, I was gonna go for the gray
Others.
one. The gray
Oh.
gray topped one up closer to the roadway.
So you are going now all the way over here.
To the building a little bit left of your cursor, but yeah. Not that building, the next one, the one in the middle of the road.
Middle of the
He's
road,
talking about
this
the
one?
big square one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Post up
So
on its corner.
is anybody going with him?
Yes, I will.
Anybody else?
Jason's busy dealing with his baby mama.
Okay. Well, you're looking down this way. Oops. Scroll that way. Since that is the building, you can see all the way up through here. You can see one of the big Mama Jama forklifts placing shipping containers here, manipulating them, shifting them, etc.
I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
It's all good.
Anything interesting happened while we go?
Someone's
Everybody
driving a
is here.
forklift moving containers.
Awesome.
Looking down here. That location, which is right about in this area, you see one of the giant forklifts, the 100 tons, moving shipping containers, looking like it's trying to build a wall.
So what we were talking about essentially.
Somebody's doing what you were suggesting.
Do I get like a
idea?
do I get a perception to like hear something coming?
I don't know about you,
No.
but I don't think my hearing will go from here to here.
I don't know if
That's,
they moved in closer yet or anything, but
not yet.
whenever, all right,
we
whenever's a
move
good
any closer?
distance.
that's 2,000 feet easily.
Did we move any closer? Where did we actually stop? Were we still in there in the parking lot, or did we move anywhere up like Zach wanted us to do?
You guys are right there at the corner.
We're still here.
Your boat's way over there. And looking way down there.
Oh,
Where that little car is, as he's using a scope, that's the only way you know that there's somebody down there. Which would be about here.
Mm. Are
So
you
him trying to
pinging?
get
Are you
guys-
doing anything on this map? Are you pinging anything? Because I'm not seeing it.
I'm using Roll20, or not Roll20, but Discord as my visual map so everybody can
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I need to get on that. All right, so okey-dokey. All right.
So
What did you
he's in
decide?
this area. You guys are way the frick down there. Like,
Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to see him from where we're at.
up with a scope you can. Which is what
Yeah, I
is
curled
being
around the
used.
building and said, I'm going to take a look through my scope. Because I hear something big and heavy moving around up there.
Hey,
Oh,
could you
yeah.
leave my weight out of this, please?
Oh. All
Yeah,
right.
it's not
Well,
hard to
let's,
hear 100 tons moving shipping container on shipping container.
Really,
Yeah.
Ryan? You had to tell him I weigh 100 tons?
Lost
I'll
weight.
take the lead. Or do you want to? All right. So I asked Zach, you want to stay here for Overwatch, or we're gonna move down in pairs?
Let's move in pairs because
All right. I was like, I look at
my
over
chances
at.
of hitting something with any sort of breeze is much lower than yours.
So I look over to Big Eye. It's like, so Zach, Big Eye, me, Dennis, Candy will stay with us.
Katie didn't come with us because she's got
oh.
only got her knife skill.
Oh, well then there's just 4 people. All right, that's fine.
So the first
Oh.
problem that you're going to have is you're going
Oh, we
down
got
here.
James. We got James. Is James with us?
No.
No NPCs are with us.
No NPCs.
All right.
But as
Now
you
the
can
question
see,
is, do we want to go down
there's
the road or do we
really
want to go
no
next to the...
hiding out here.
All right. Well, moving. So
Do,
we'll
do we want to
move.
go straight down the road or do we want to go curled around containers?
We're moving through where the fence area is, and staying on the side of the fence area to keep our movements hidden. But we're gonna
So
move
are you closest to the water or closest to the shipping yard?
shipping yard.
And are we
As you
going
can see,
down the road on this side of
these-
the chain link fence or are we going down closer to the actual containers?
We're going to the actual containers. That's where we seen the containers moving, right?
Way down there.
Yeah, we're moving. but we're not gonna have the cover of the containers the entire way. I don't think.
We would have no cover.
Well, there's no cover at all anyway. But I mean, we will. It'd be less to see us instead of staying all the way out in the freaking middle of the damn road.
Sir, you and I are green.
Yep.
We stand out against gray.
No shit.
Dig a little deeper,
But-
you might find some.
But I didn't really fucking see a need to change. And well, I don't have any gray clothes.
Well,
So
if we sit here and we go on the other side of the fence and actually close to the containers, we can curl around containers as we bound forward.
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying that we were gonna do. I can't really give a greater detailed explanation because of it being on the Discord, but yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's what I meant. Using the containers as cover, we're gonna bound. But
Okay,
so
we're not going up the actual roadway. We're going
No,
next to
no.
containers.
yeah, next to containers.
So you're going up here then.
Yeah.
And peeking down the alleyways as we go by and bounding forward.
Okay.
Yep.
Joy number 1. There is so many shipping containers, you guys feel definitely overwhelmed. The time you guys get literally to like this point here,
hmm
Big Eye will go, not it. Not going to be the ones checking all these containers and keeping inventory. Not it.
Oh, I don't do inventory.
I do
Well.
not do carpal tunnel. Not going to happen. Sorry, no.
Yep. I don't do inventory. So
I'm gonna go,
don't
I've
worry.
got a laptop. Excel might crash, but I can sit here and finagle it.
Yeah, let's do it. I think you'll be the one to do the inventory then, Zach. Along with James can help you. Not James Gallows. James the Butcher. James.
James the Butcher? What the fuck do you mean, James the Butcher?
The Butcher, the one we found in the fucking butcher shop.
Oh, I thought you were giving me a nickname.
No,
I'm like, I haven't killed anyone you know of.
no,
Yeah.
no. Don't you worry.
So,
right.
anyways, since Darius is in this area trying and grabbing shipping containers and fortifying this area, he's been doing this now for the last 3 days. Darius, you will get a chance to try and actually do a perception check.
Okay.
The reason for it is in 3 days, you haven't seen anything move over here.
Yeah.
Everything over this side, though, you've seen things move.
What did you say gets the perception check?
He does. New guy.
There's my perception check. I don't know if I have any bonuses.
He said,
You're not the new
I
guy.
got one.
What?
You're not the new guy.
I thought you said you guys.
New
guy.
The new guy.
in stone. Darius.
All right, let's see. $18 on the dice.
Oh. Do we get a chance to roll what do you call it? Prowl?
Can.
Alright. Well, I don't really think it'll work because I got big meaty hammer man over there. And I don't know how much of a prowl Zach has. Might be something else. Hold on, check.
Looks like Zach's not being noticed.
Skills.
And what necessarily did I just see move?
You don't know. We're still waiting yet.
Okay.
Hey, I got a question.
No?
Can I use stealth? The stealth versus stealth is
Prowl.
right?
His
Prowl is what
he
you're looking
has
for.
the upgraded version of Prowl. You can roll that if you wish.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean the upgraded version of Prowl?
Well, if you take cooking twice, you're considered a chef.
What?
If you take
If you
sewing
t-
twice, you're a tailor. He chose to take Prowl twice.
I thought that only worked with domestic skills.
No, that works with any skill.
Not any skill, but a lot of
Most
them.
of them. Either way,
Wow.
Prowl.
I was gonna
is
say,
one
what
of
if
the
I take
special ones.
sniper twice?
Oh, you're talking about the game. I thought you were talking about life. I was like, "Man, I know you were not a chef. Oh, I'm a Gordon Ramsay. I took shit. I took
You say,
cooking
don't tell any
class
real life
twice.
chefs that; they'll kick your ass.
Okay, all right, I
okay.
understand.
So for easy
Yeah.
figuring,
I rolled that. I don't know what
nobody
I
sees
get.
Bob. Zach is standing right next to a green-ish shipping container, and JT is right in front of this brand new white one.
Yeah. Plus, I'm huge.
Good glow, at
I'm-
least.
I'm-
It's not making any noise.
I'm a big guy, so yeah. I can't be special forces sneaky all the time, man. Come on now. I gotta let Zach have his day.
This is what you're seeing there.
Well, no. Hold on,
Yes.
hold on. No, I'll start. I'll
Wait,
send
that's the
him.
dude running that forklift?
No,
No, that's me.
Darius. Darius
Oh.
sees this person.
Okay, so I see him.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Full gear,
you
military.
And if
You
he
am-
sees, yeah.
you immediately hear the the forklift machinery stop, and if you look my way, you can see that I glance towards you, and I start to get up out of this machinery, and I start heading down the I would think a ladder for these types forklifts.
Yes.
All right. Well, if he does that, I start to move faster. I'm not trying to shoot him. I'm like, if you see me, I'm waving my hand as I hold my rifle in my left hand. I'm waving my right hand. You know.
If you notice that he's looking at you.
Do I notice? I mean, can I notice through my? Do you want me to make a perception, Ryan? With my.
It's not that hard. Just
I
if
mean,
you look up and see him, and then you turn around and look, you're trying to hide in front of a white building.
Yeah. So if he sees
So
us, yeah.
hey,
I'm just to let them know we're alive. You know. I'm like. So I don't know what he's
So,
encountered, but
I shout out before. I shout out and say, "Hey, I haven't seen anybody living in a week. Friendly?"
what? Depends. Are you friendly?
If he's not, I'm getting the pig.
I got no cause to hurt you, brother.
All right. We're moving to you. Are you armed?
Of course.
All right. Well, we're armed too, so please don't shoot us. I don't want my
Try to forcibly give us bullets, and we won't forcibly return them.
yes, I won't. Yeah.
No high
So,
velocity deliveries.
So we're moving. All right. So I start moving further up.
Yeah, so I started walking towards the group, well, towards the person I see. I don't think I see anybody else, but I walk towards him, like my hand's a little out. You can see like there's a magnum on my hip. There's like you see my character. There's a katana on my back.
Oh, good times.
I see you, and I'm like, how many are there?
I'll go ahead and come out
I
probably
like.
at an angle, so I'm. If he
As
opens
of-
fire,
How many of us are there?
angle and not shoot on
Yeah.
him.
Everybody of value in New York City, greater New York City area.
Not quite.
That's a
We've got the
truthful
Wonder
answer.
Twins back at base.
Fair enough.
Well, this here is my base. What? I got some cup noodles here. If you
Ooh, cup noodles.
Not much.
We got,
of
we got a
much-
couple of chefs, man,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
and fresh meat.
Oh, you got yourself an AR, huh?
Well, not quite fresh meat. It's frozen until
Can
it's
he
being,
see?
it's being turned into jerky right now.
oh,
Can he
wow.
see?
I thought
my
we actually
stuff?
had unfrozen meat. I thought we had meat that was, I guess pastrami is pastrami fresh? I thought we had that Jewish deli.
We have a lot. Listen, we can provide a lot of things for you right now, my friend. I'm like, what's your name?
Call
I'm
me
Captain.
Ben.
You
Captain.
can call me Captain Jace. This is
Captain
Sergeant.
Jace.
Sergeant. What's your last name, Ben? I mean, Zach? Out of
Oh.
character?
Please.
Oh. All right, so this is Sergeant Lee. That's Dennis. This over
Oh
here.
no, I'm James Gallows. I'm
Oh, I'm
Gallows.
sorry. I'm sorry. James Gallows, soon to be dead James Gallows, because you're gonna suicide your character. That's fucking crack me up. All right, and over here, you're gonna have to speak up. That's a Big Eye. We call him Big Eye. He's deaf, but he has a implant, so he can hear you when it's working. So
But he's not very. His eyes aren't all that big.
we
So
can
four of you guys, right?
hear.
Well, there's more than just
Oh,
four
so-
of us.
We have
But
more,
we
but
are
we don't need.
these four.
We don't need to. You don't need to know about that right now. I'm like, you're
I'm just
speaking with
saying
us.
that we are these four. There's four of us here.
Yeah, right here. Don't worry. There's no reason to lie to you because we outnumber you 4-1. So if we wanted to take this to another level and get
Well,
into some
he might
game-
have 500 other motherfuckers behind him. We don't
Whoa,
know.
whoa.
Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna play that. Come on now. I'm going off of what I can see. I'm like, if he had 5 of the motherfuckers, they'd be working right now. We wouldn't have seen just one dude fucking
It
working
depends.
one solo
Unless you're working on
goddamn-
some other shit.
Man, we would have been hearing machinery all over this.
Well,
dock.
hey,
Come on now.
calm
Unless they're
down,
inside
calm
mixing
down.
freaking
Down in the
explosives.
cargo ship.
Let's calm
Anyway.
down here. Yeah, I mean, I've been fortifying this place for about a week now, so.
Yeah, we just now noticed that from across the pier.
Where are your
Why?
women?
It's just me here.
Did you work here at the time?
Yeah. I was a OSHA regulator. I kind of controlled the chemicals and stuff coming in. If anybody had any kind of viruses, I was in the Army Rangers, and I was a doctor then.
Oh, you said a
Wait.
doctor. I looked over at Zach like you said a doctor, huh?
You're a doctor,
Yeah.
Army Ranger. So do you
Yeah.
do you kill or fix?
Wait a minute.
Well,
Are you retired or active?
I was active, but not anymore.
Wait a minute.
And-
You're an airborne ranger, right?
Yeah,
How are your knees?
they're still working. They get me to where I need to go.
All right, you don't have the big back problems and all that shit. We're not gonna have to get you a wheelchair or anything.
Nah, I'm one of the
Well, I'm
lucky
not
ones.
gonna.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
talking
pull
shit.
rank
I
there.
respect your job. I'm not trying to pull rank on anybody. Fuck, I don't have any.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I'm like,
kinda.
oh my God. You do, but
I
it
don't
doesn't
anymore.
make no-
There's
don't-
never really a chain of command, but
Yeah,
But
we don't have
there's
anymore.
there's a military base close here. I usually send everyone packed up from here and left, and I decided to fortify this place because it has everything I need here. So why not?
Yeah, I know. I'm
why
trying to
the
get
hell would
back
anyone
there.
leave a sweet spot like this?
Well, it depends
pe-
on how much fresh water that they have access to.
people hear the military and say, "Oh boy, they can save us," but lots of people, the dead, and it doesn't mix.
Well, we
do
lost
you-
that.
contact to command structure, so yeah, I don't think they're going to be hurrying over to come save.
Zach, I got a little
So-
secret for you. We're by the Hudson. This is a river. Now, mind you, it's not terribly clean water. It's a lot cleaner than it used to be.
I
But
got
you can
purification
distill this
shit.
water and drink it to your heart's content. And making a distill isn't hard, man.
We'll make it tasty. That's for damn sure.
Well, distilled water does taste like ass, I agree, but it'll keep you alive. And let me tell you, ass tasting water is better than freaking dying, being dinner for some Zed.
Hey, you remember
So-
the librarian? We aren't going to turn if we don't get improperly punched.
All right. So there's only you. So we've established that. And you've been doing this for a week now.
Well, I
You're a
work here
doctor?
longer, but yeah.
Army Ranger. All right. So we can definitely use those skills. We came over here. I'm just gonna lay it out on the table. We came over here to confiscate this area and make it a base. We didn't realize there would be anybody here at the time. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, with all this crap that's happened over the course of a fucking week, it's kind of hard for us to try to plan, 2 steps ahead. Because we've ran into the dead, and we've ran into other versions of the dead. Have you seen anything other than the walking, shambling ass zombies?
Recently, no.
Wait, what do you
So
mean
not-
recently?
What do you mean recently?
Yeah, like what you see before?
Could you describe to us what you saw?
I mean, I've
Yeah,
I
tell
pull-
us
only.
this floating wheel in the
I pull-
sky or whatever.
I pull out a notepad and
I mean, no. I've only seen people who worked here, and they headed towards the military base, and I mean, I've killed a couple of dead in my day, but that's about it. Nothing whimsical or fantastic,
Well, some of them have really long claws. Those claws can cut
Wait,
through
in
tanks.
point of fact, any zombie to me is rather whimsical and fantastic. I got to be honest with you here. I'll level with you. This is
All right,
not
well-
shit that I normally expect to see on any given. I mean, half the shit I've seen in my life is kind of whimsical and reads like a fucking book, but zombies? Come on, man. Tom
Listen,
Clancy wouldn't try something on fucking zombies. Yeah, that's pretty whimsical.
all right, Diz. Okay, all right. He gets the picture. All right, I'm not going to tie you down with everything we know right now, but that's good. That's good for you. That's good for us. So, are you okay with us coming over here and maybe joining you to make a base sort of or per se, so that because we already have a base of operations. I'm not trying to make this more unpleasant. You see, my demeanor is kind of like, if you're a ranger, you see my demeanor is more like I am voluntarily telling you, or you're gonna be voluntold that this is basically gonna be our place.
We prefer to commandeer, but not to steal.
But I don't want to set off our relations on a bad note. But we had
I tell
already
you
made-
what. I tell you what, you help me finish building this place up. I don't care if you come, you go, you leave, you take me with you. Everything here is precious, so I decided we need to get as much as this as we can.
All right, we can
So if
definitely
you
do
help
that.
out with that, I'll be glad to help you out.
We can definitely do
So-
that. Dennis,
Yes, sir.
you know this whole entire area. Is there any places that we need to worry about as far as where we could? Well, obviously these containers have a whole bunch of shit in them. We're gonna have to go through them. But Trish showed you how to operate the forklifts and all that shit. So
I'll go find the next nearest forklift and ask them what are we moving where.
So yeah, I would take you to where the forklift is. No problem. What anything particular you guys are looking for? Food, clothes.
we're looking for anything and everything. All the shit on this dock is ours. Well,
I'm gonna sit
as
here and
in
go-
ours. I point to Darius's character. I'm like, as in like ours. Like I point to you, not to make it seem like ours, but you know.
I'm going to look
But-
at you and go, I want the explosives, the ammunition, and any other fun shooting equipment.
I'm looking for stuff from Chile. I'm looking for stuff from Israel. I'm looking for stuff from China.
Why so specific?
Chile and China for raw materials. Steel, mercury, God, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember now. Cobalt. Israel, I want their technology. Because if you want to see high tech coming through, you're going to get it from Israel. The really exotic shit. I don't care about the regular stuff. I mean, you'll get regular stuff from Japan, from, South Korea, etc. But the exotic shit you're going to get from Israel.
And I'm going to also look at you and go, by the way, any of these buildings solar paneled? If not, do you have solar panels in here so I can set them up?
Okay. Ryan, would I be able to answer any of those questions?
Well, if he was an
As for
inspector of any kind, he'd know
invoices,
where the.
The dock marshal took that with him. You do not know the password
The
into
dock
main
master?
computer, so you will not be able to get a roster. It will be literally open up a container and you look what's in it. That's the only way you're going to be able to do this.
I'll bet you $1 the dock master's password is written down somewhere in his office.
We just gotta hope we roll high or low.
Depending.
As for solar panels, there are none. There might be some in some shipping containers, but there are none. We've been having problems trying to keep fuel everything because once it starts getting dark is when you start hearing your neighbors coming. You decide to call it a day. You go back to like halfway across the yard, wait until morning, and then do it again.
Do you tell us this?
So yeah, so what I relay to you guys is well, for as what's in the containers, I have no idea. I've been having to break them open one by one myself, and I put the useless ones in the pile, blocking off the street. The ones that have stuff in them, I put them back for later going through. But I haven't made much progress, as you can see. And kind of gestures all around to the shipping containers. But
You
more
define
than-
useless?
baby clothes,
Stuffed animals or, okay, baby clothes, stuffed animals.
stuff like that.
I
But
was going to
shipping
say, like,
container
toys will
goes
have a
back
lot of
to
electric
shoes.
motors and shit.
What was
Hey,
that,
what,
Ryan?
He points to one shipping container and says, "That one has shoes in it."
That's a pretty good one, actually. But a lot of children's toys will have electric motors, LEDs, and shit like that in them.
oh yeah.
PCBs. I mean, tons of shit you can salvage.
And solar panels, there are none. I don't know where the dock master put his codes or keys or anything, so it's been kind of brute
Fucking-
force around here. He kind of pulls out a crowbar and he's like, "Got a crowbar you can use."
We'll get to
Hey.
that. We'll figure it. We'll come to that bridge when we make it there. Let's get these containers up for right now. There's no one else on the dock, so you've looked all over the dock, so we don't have to worry about. There's no more living here.
There should be no one living on this dock.
All right.
On the dock, no.
What about
I
unliving?
have yet to check the ship, though.
I haven't checked.
What about
Replace
unliving? And
the
I'm not
dock.
kidding.
Okay. Well. Okay. So, do you relay that to us too? I'm sorry, I have to ask because he's saying it, so I need to
Yeah, yeah,
to say it. 'cause-
I will usually like feed it in my own words after I hear it from Ryan. But yeah. So if you make note to like on the docks, yeah, I do tell you like there's nothing on the docks. And then but as for those big ships, I haven't went on those yet. Kind of making my way. I got a system, one thing after another. But I haven't been
understand.
on those yet. So
Let's
no
secure
telling
the
what's on
dock
those.
floor. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so we'll secure the docks so no one can get into the docks or no undead can get into the docks. Most of the undead, anyway. And then we will make our way to the ship. To how many ships are there? There's only one, right? Because I only see one.
Only one.
All right, we'll make our way to the ship, and then we will clear the ship and make sure it's not any dangers. Then I guess from that point we will fill you in on what's going on. Obviously, you heard Death's speech,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
Have we actually verified that it's death?
yeah, he told us it was him. And
Colin,
Trish
What's her
told-
name? Said she worked with him before.
Yeah, Trish. Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know any of that. So.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he does?
Dennis's character does know. 'cause
Oh
Trish
yeah,
told
Dennis.
him
Yeah,
later.
yeah. No, I'm talking about Darius. Darius doesn't know anything about that.
Ben Stones, aka Darius, does not know at all.
Yes,
Just
no. I'm
knows
sorry.
Jeff spoke.
All right, so Mr. Stone, let's get these containers work. So I try to find myself one too because I helped out, and I look at Zach. I'm like, do you want to get some practice in on the Overwatch, or do you want to come here? And they're
drive the
like,
containers. I can drive these forklifts.
all right, Joel, you do the drill forklift. I'll go on Overwatch. Big E.
Who's popping gates to sit here and see what's inside?
Well, not yet. We still got a whole long ass. I mean, how much time, as I'm looking in the gaps and all the amount of containers that he was able to get done, how much
He's got
time do you?
a single solitary row that's in red.
Okay, so we need at least 2 more. I would say.
Within 3 shipping containers tall. 3
Yeah.
more rows in.
Well.
Why don't
No,
we
yeah.
stair step them?
Yeah, we'll stair step them. Coming in our area, on our side, stair stepping.
Okay.
Yeah, that way we can have a place to stand, and we can also have a way to jump down easily.
Yeah, so it'll be 3 high on the outside, then 2, then 1. That way we can make it kind of like we can actually like laser torch like doors into it and make it an actual, you know what I'm saying? Some like a guard shack if we get any more people here. I say this to Zach. Is that doable?
Should be.
Because I'm like, you're the resident engineer, so you're the one that's going to be.
You know, maybe at some point we should consider building like a tunnel to get in rather than just like a one-way in sort of thing. That way they have to go through some shit that maybe we can fix up to be extra special for anyone coming in that's not welcome.
Yeah.
You know, walking through 200 feet of spikes or something probably be a lot less pleasant than walking through just, 20 feet of nothingness,
Oh yeah, we'll have to get to that, but we got to get these up to provide a secure, whatchamacallit for us right now.
I'm just saying that whatever we put up now should be done with that in mind as a future element.
Definitely. All right, Mr. Stone, if you will, as I give you you can continue. We'll provide some Overwatch just in case there's no one, anything disturbing. I don't see anything disturbing you. You were doing pretty well before we got here.
I'm going to break out my laptop and before we get going real hard on this, I'm going to go through whatever container numbers he's already come through with and what he describes them as. So if one of them says shoes, I have it in an Excel file that container such and such is shoes.
Okay.
Hey, you could actually arrange the cells like as the containers are arranged.
Well, there's that for the wall, but I'm also thinking of like we decided we need such and such. All right, let's break out the Excel database, even though it's not supposed to be used as a
You mean an
database.
access database?
So I'm going to go to a high area so I can have a better view of what's going on, Brian.
The cranes that they're operating are capable of going 8 in the air. So each one is about 12 feet. So times 8 would be about 96 feet in the air. If you want to try and climb on one of the machines while they're driving around picking up boxes, you can do that.
Well, I'm not going to get on the ones they're using. I mean, I'll get on something that's stationary.
Where you want to spend some time climbing up the ladder.
Yeah. Not really, but
If you're looking at Discord, I would say you probably post yourself up like right here.
all right, I'll do that. I tell Big A or Big I or E, I don't know, I call him Big I, but tell Big E to keep watch out, like, on the perimeter while they're doing what they're doing.
Hold on.
James, you know what? You're gonna help with them, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So are you just grabbing crates or shipping containers and stacking them up, or are you going through them before you go in? This is where most of his time was going away. He'd open up a container, see what's in it, close it up, and then turn it into either a wall or move it off to the side somewhere.
I mean, I don't know. That's up to them. They're the ones doing that.
If no one volunteers for it, since I'm the one who started the list, I'll be the one opening up the goddamn containers.
Big Eye will offer. I just need somebody to try and do random rolls.
Oh, I think someone else should do that because my computer is all diggity do.
I
Hey,
vote
Garrett,
Zach.
are you on the
How many random rolls do you want?
How many shipping containers you were trying to do?
Are you on the game
736.
Facebook?
Well, how many are in the initial wall? Because we're going through at least enough until we have the initial wall.
Oh, 35 times 2, 70. Then another 70. 140, so 175 of them. Really, Zach? This? 5 of them. All at once. Takes up less room. Next off, I have to try and do these and tell you what's
Yeah,
in them.
100. He got a perfect roll. Let me know when you're done cussing, Ryan.
Yeah, now you know why I said, oh, shit. How many you got here so far? 5, 10, 15. You're going to do 175. What the hell is binging me?
I was sending Darius what my character actually my character looks like when he doesn't have his mask and shit on.
All right, Ryan. So you think you said, oh shit? What do you think of my week?
Shit.
What do you say, Dennis?
Okie dokie.
It's a long week, Ryan.
Say what?
I was telling Ryan I've had a long week.
Oh.
It definitely sounds like it.
Sorry to hear that.
So, in between, like doing all this stuff and moving these crates and helping everybody, I kind of go up to each and every one, and I'm like, I would say, I guess I walk up to Zach's characters first, and I'm like, Bob, right?
Yep.
So, how did you end up with this group? What's like? Seems like y'all pretty organize for the first week of the world turning to shit?
Well, I'm EOD slash combat engineer, and remember all those schools that had bomb threats called in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was being flown across the bay when all the shit went to hell in a handbasket, and half the people in the aircraft said they wanted to turn. The Lunken Green over there was my compatriot. Pilot managed to get us to a safe fall distance over the water. The scruffy-looking
Actually, it was kind
guy,
of interesting watching him fall. I'll be honest with you.
scruffy-looking guy went and fished us out of the drink and brought us back.
Who's scruffy looking? Wait, what do you mean scruffy looking? I may not bathe, but I've had some shit go down in my life. Okay, I bathe often enough. I just look okay. I'm scruffy looking.
And you're James, right?
Yeah, that's what they call me.
And what's your deal?
I don't like talking about my past. Some bad shit was done. If I said to say these days, I'm a scavenger. Just in the past, there was some stuff.
Well, you know, we all got a past, but
I don't think everyone's got quite the same past I do. I mean, everyone's got a past, but there's pasts and then there's pasts.
yeah, I hear that, brother. So you're a scavenger. You find, well, if you find any good medical supplies or anything I can use, that kind of.
Oh, I can
way,
find. We've got plenty of medical supplies. I already got that covered.
Well, arguably, our base is right next to the hospital. It's just we got this one problem of freaky bitches with nails that like to cut through tanks.
What now?
Imagine someone decided to grow some claws. Wolverine. Well, not Wolverine. What was that other guy? What was that, Ryan?
Deathstrike.
Deathstrike style.
Lady Deathstrike.
Lady Deathstrike. And, well, let's put it this way. They can carve through a tank if they want to.
Oh my god.
In point of fact, Lady Deathstrike is no lady.
That sounds awful.
Well, then there's the one that likes to climb over walls and collect dead zombie parts.
That
Hey,
just
maybe they
sounds
taste
like,
good.
That sounds like cleanup done for you, so can't be
Yeah,
that
but
bad.
I don't much appreciate when, according to our information sources, it looks like a giant fucking spider.
Oh, that just turned to the horrifying route.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of spiders either. I got to own that one.
Because, like I said, it climbs over the wall and says hello.
And you're Captain Jace?
Oh, I'm not there. I'm like Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
y'all,
Okay. All right.
y'all are doing this together, but that's fine. We'll get our little introduction. Don't
You
worry.
can do it on the walkie-talkie.
Y'all can talk about me behind my back. I can hear you on comms.
Well, that just means
So-
someone's holding down the button for you.
So what's the game plan here? Like, you guys are just trying to extend your base, or are you guys trying to move bases, or
Improve
we're
our
all just trying-
situation.
no, we're all just
There's-
trying to survive here, but
We vaguely want to sit here and get more living people out of the city while we can.
Well, I mean,
But we're
let's
not-
face it. We're in a world right now where every day the number of people that we want to be around decreases, and the number of people that want to eat us increases.
Yeah.
We're trying to reverse that trend.
Well, good luck. It's has not been pleasant.
I've always been comfy being an apex predator, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, but are y'all like still like moving crates and shit, or are y'all just sitting powwowing and shit together?
Nah, I figured we're talking while we're moving. You know, kind of.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Maybe
Alright.
maybe like if anything, like if a conversation carries on too long, it's like a 2-minute conversation and like, all right, we'll do this
Hey
and be
Zach,
right back.
you have this on a? Is your comms on an open mic right now, or
Well, it
Or
would
you-
depend on what all I'm doing, because I wouldn't leave it like open while I'm sitting here
yeah? That's what I was
literally
saying.
cracking open something or typing. Unless
Yeah,
I'm sitting here going, leave this one alone, because it's got this and this on it. We want to keep it out of the wall.
Yeah. All right. I'm doing my scanning then. I'll figure out what's going on with the ding dong.
Well, you're not fond of the idea of what you're looking at. Most of the neighborhood across the freeway is burning.
That's not good. I'm looking in the surrounding area with my scope. Am I seeing any like movement?
Some,
Am I
you
seeing
would
any?
have probably a 70% chance of figuring out what it is.
No, I'm just seeing if it's through the thermal. Is it living?
Tell too much fire on
Signatures?
that side.
Too much fire? Alright. That sucks. Well, shit. Alright. So I'll just keep watching until they get done.
Well, you
Don't
could
know.
always sit here and do the good old fashioned. I'm going to sit here and draw a map of the area and start ranging shit out.
I could do that. But
That would be fairly useful.
I guess I could do that. I guess I'll start doing that. Maybe. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Cause I gotta do something. Alright.
Okay, for argument's sake, since it was about noon when you guys showed up, the time supper time rolls back up, you will have bare minimum 2 rows. So 1 tower of 3, 1 tower of 2. You haven't gotten the last 35 in. Point, you guys can try and get something to eat, sit down and chat.
I think that'd probably be it. I mean, we won't work non-stop until we're all fucking dead.
Well, if we do, we're not going to have shit left if we get attacked, right?
Yeah.
I'd call that a bad outcome.
All right. Let me know when y'all are done, so I can get down.
The upside, Stone turns around and says, "Here you go. I got food." He shows you a shipping container. The entire shipping container is ramen.
Stuff of the
That
gods.
shit lasts for eternity.
It's better than nothing. I'd be glad to eat some ramen in the
Check out what the Wonder
post-apocalypse.
Twins sent with me.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can make a lot of shit with it too.
Oh, well, then I'm going to sit here and go, well, I got beef stew.
I don't know what I got. I got chicken, I guess.
Well, you've probably got beef of some kind, because
Yep.
Oh
got
yeah,
a
there's
shitload
beef.
of
We
beef.
got beef. Yeah, well, I got beef. Probably got like whatever they. I'll just pull out whatever they have. I'll let Brian decide to tell us what the fuck it is they actually made. He says it's
Okay.
NPCs.
I'll offer Ben some of my stew,
Hey
Yeah,
Ben.
yeah.
and then
if he-
supplement it with noodles.
All right, so
Wait, is this homemade?
Yeah.
Oh man, he takes whatever you give him and he just like destroys it. What?
I started eating and looking at them. I kind of grin. And like it's very fortuitous that you were right across the river from us.
Yeah, that was.
And
He's
I'm
like,
glad
yeah, I
we
don't
were
give a
able
fuck
to
about
see you
fortuitous.
too.
I want food.
Food that ain't noodles. That isn't packaged
Because
in wax.
seeing that we're comrades now in the coming days, I think it's time to disclose a little bit of what's going on. Did
How
y'all?
many you got? Hey Ryan, how many you got?
So I like talked to Zach's character. I'm like, so did you tell him anything? Ben, James, did you tell him anything so far?
Nothing important.
Okay. So from what we gather, there's not just regular zombies or regular people that came back. There's lots of different variations of these things, way more dangerous variations. And I like start like going to,
Yeah, these aren't just the zombies you used to see at the grocery store or anything.
no. So what you've seen is just like a little bitty pebble in the big ass lake of not so great stuff for us. I'm like, there's giant zombies that are bigger than me, bigger than I pat Big Eye on the freaking shoulder, bigger than him. There's armored zombies. There's zombies that can run faster than 80 miles an hour. there's there's zombies that have talons, that black nails that are long as crap and they can cut through anything, like anything. There's zombies that take other zombies and like put them a part of their own self and they become like a
Like Voltron
walking
zombies.
walking ball of zombies that look kind of like big limbs and heads and like we call them spider zombies, but we've never seen one yet. But some of our people have that are back at our other base, the ones that cook this meal or to cook this food that you're eating right now. There's a lot more. There's a big smiley sharp tooth zombie.
And what's her face said there's a bunch of others too besides.
That could chomp through anything, kind of like the black talon. The teeth are kind of
I
like.
think we saw him. He was in the
Yeah.
shower.
Oh yeah, we killed him and took all of his teeth.
Wow.
Remember we
So-
took his
Yeah.
teeth.
You telling me
Yeah.
Planning on
there's
turning those into bullets.
there's a spider zombie out there that collects other zombie parts to put it on itself?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. That's wild. Yeah.
No. Yes, I know. It is. I haven't even got to the more weirder part. We have the one that actually saved us. I look at, I point to all of them. Well, Dennis saved us. I point to Dennis. I'm like, he saved me and, Sergeant Lee here. And basically, she has been through this already.
What?
Like, yes, I know. It's weird. It took us a day to process the whole thing, too. She's already been through this. She actually has lived through this whole scenario. This is the second go around for her.
Wait a
And
minute. And there's a who is this lady?
well, her name is Trish. I don't remember her last name, but we call her by her first name, just Trish.
And how old is she?
How old is she? She didn't really tell us her age, did she? Ben.
Sort of indeterminate, really.
Maybe in her early 30s. Is that what you said, Ryan?
I always
I
got
don't
the
know.
impression she's as old as she needs to be and as young as she needs to be. She just seems indeterminate to me, really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
35.
She's 45. Oh, man. Well,
35.
45?
3-5.
All right. So 30s, I guess. I don't know.
So how? I mean, I'm
I like
29 myself, but like, how does she live through this? Like,
I would let her tell you her story, but I'll give you the cliff notes. That little mental broadcast, I guess you would call it. Well, death favors certain individuals who show him what humanity can be, basically. And I will elaborate on that. If anybody, I look at both of you. If you want to add anything to this, please feel free
Well,
to
she's
add.
literally survived it before. How's that for starters?
I won't say survived as much as
my
she
thing is
survived.
like, wouldn't I remember this? Like, if it happened before, she's only 35 and I'm 29. I mean, unless she was a
Something
five-year-old.
about death
So you
being
can believe in death as an incarnation, but you can't believe that someone maybe traveled through time or experienced something, given
You haven't
portion of
said
time
she
more than
traveled
once.
through time yet. You haven't said
I
she
don't know that
traveled
she
through
traveled
time or
through
whatever.
time. I was just gonna say, or experienced the same bout of time more than once.
The
I don't know
way
how the
she
hell it was
explained it
accomplished, but
the way she explained it to us was death gave her like if you show death that you are worthy, which is I guess saving people and doing heroic shit in this time of chaos, he'll give you a boon, I guess. He will reward you with something that's unique to you. And one of the things that he rewarded her with was that she had a chance to go back. She actually, I guess the way she put it to us was she made a bet with death, kind of, that, if she had more preparation, she could save more lives. And so death decided to take her out of that timeline and put her in another timeline and do this exact same thing. And
you know
gave
the
her
old
more
joke
time.
about making a bet with God or losing a bet with God.
Huh.
Yeah, some people assume, yeah, that's a fucking stupid idea. I would never do that. And then you got Trish.
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
you're saying she's from an alternate timeline where this has already happened, and she made a bet with death, and now
Maybe she looped back. I don't know which. She might be on the same timeline, just doing it again.
listen, man, I'm just I'm
I mean,
fucking
I'm not
a
saying
soldier.
I don't believe you, but this is wild.
I'm
Like,
a soldier. Like I said, it's enough for me to see my comrades turning into hungry cannibals and try to eat me in my helicopter. And so I don't really. I'm about as jacked as you are about what the hell's going on. But from what she says, and she says a lot. She has a whole lot of information. I'm talking about like thumb
Zach,
drives
yeah.
of
you
information.
know that you tried and downloaded what she had. So if you wanted, you can pull up video footage, regardless
well,
it's timestamps for several months in the future.
I will go ahead and play it and point out the timestamps too.
watching this video, or just any of these images, Ben kind of looks confused at first, and then he looks surprised and astonished, and he's just like, okay.
Okay,
I guess.
ready for one bit of information?
Yeah.
Either A, this person is one of the best hackers with video edit that you've ever heard of, thought about, or dreamed of, or she got her hands on military equipment with military time span and programming, advanced it up, made some artificial things that don't look like CGI, and fooled a computer into thinking its timestamp is off by 8 months, or this is real.
Oh,
Or
what
the
is-
CIA's been dosing us with LSD.
This is all a dream.
So, what does this lady do? What did she say she did before? all
Called
this
in
happened?
bomb threats to schools.
I didn't really
Kids
get
need to
that
go pick up their
far.
kids so they aren't
Trish?
hanging out at school.
What?
What did
I
Trish
didn't-
do before? Like, what was her job, her occupation before?
Oh, her job.
Well,
Yeah.
this time around, warehouse owner.
A prepping type warehouse owner, basically. She has her own prepping business.
You would know that one. Darius.
I would know that.
She lives right across the bay, and she's been having imports and outports so large. It's kind of like saying, "Oh yeah, I know. I've heard of Sony.
Yeah.
I've heard
Okay.
of Panasonic.
Cool.
I heard of Donald
Metals
Trump.
prepping supplies. Okay,
So-
she's across the bay. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. So, if she's from another timeline, this is just a theory. Like, if she's from another timeline, does that mean there's two of her here now, or is that like did she occupy the same person?
It doesn't
does
necessarily
that-
mean either. Maybe this timeline didn't have her before.
I'm not trying to get into that metaphysical shit, bro.
The divergent timelines don't necessarily mean that they include all the same people.
For me, it doesn't have any effect on what's going on. The situation is the situation. And
But she could
we are-
be the answer or the key to the situation. I mean, if she knows
Or
how
she
to
could
like
have been
overcome
thrown
this.
into- Or she
And what
could have
she's-
been thrown into, oh shit, this one's going to be worse. We don't know.
like I said, from what she says, she has intimate knowledge of what's going on, and this is basically what's happening. She said that New York fell in 30 days. Did it fall in 30 days, Brian? Or
We're
am I-
currently on day 8.
Yeah.
And actually, for that matter, she literally has intimate knowledge because she got fucked by this before.
So, what we're trying to do is save as many people as we can before the 30 days are up. Because
Huh.
after 30 days, most of New York is going to be the dead.
It'll
I'd
be
get on
screw
board.
York after that.
Lucky for us and lucky for you, we've been looking for a doctor. So that's a good thing. I'm very happy we found you. So we have.
You say you're a
ample-
doctor. Are you a surgeon?
Yeah, yeah. I've
Oh, good.
done surgeries to fix the common. I mean, I've done surgeries and I've fixed the common cold. So, you know, a little bit of everything.
Well, just as long as your only prescription is Motrin, as
Yeah,
long as it's not just Motrin.
yeah, I hate that. But now, I will let her tell you more in depth. I couldn't only process so much of the shit that she told us. But right across the way, and I like pull out maps, all the map. You know, I pull out maps in the binder that's in my book bag that I did the Google Map shit, and I point to the dock where all the stuff is. We have established kind of what we just did with your situation over here on this dock. We have a working solar panel powered storage unit for 2 warehouses for meat and other perishables. We have a lot of meat, all manners of type of meat. We have also a lot of fast food. That's what she did. We have a lot of basically, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, we have a lot of resources, a lot of supplies. And so what we're trying to do here is establish a forward base. So when because there's not we can maybe how many out of character Ryan can we hold in her base that comfortably and secure?
Since
Ryan
it's
has
set
left the
up like
building.
that, by default, the entire warehouse can be converted. So without question, you should be able to do at least 150 people.
Well,
So
without
kind of like the
so we-
Martians.
without converting the entire warehouse, because we need a warehouse to be able to hold the meat shit. So without converting the warehouse.
It's being processed down into jerky, so it's going to take up less space, and it's not going to need the freezer.
All right, so about 50 plus we can hold there, but the problem is that if we get any more, it'll start to get crowded. And we saw this over here, and we figured, we could use the shipping containers that we aren't, there must be valuable stuff in all these shipping containers that we could possibly use. And if we don't, we can just use the shipping containers as
Residences?
makeshift residences. Because we don't know about any aquatic alterations in the dead, but she says that there probably are, knowing that
Shut your
death-
whore mouth about that shit. There are not.
that death decided to give us all kinds of, he didn't really know what was going to happen, and he's kind of not happy about all these different mutations of the dead. It wasn't his intent to have these things, but I don't know. Maybe there's more forces at work that are affecting the situation than just death, if that's what he is. So
So I'm
That's what-
curious. What have we been saying so far?
what do you mean?
For
I
Ryan,
call him death. I'm calling him death.
for,
I mean,
for Ryan on the containers that we've got so far.
What?
What are we saying so far?
You have one shipping container of debris. You found a shipping container of office paper and cookbooks, all varied. You found a shipping container of canned fish, all varied. You found a shipping container of cornflakes, period. You found a shipping container of pillows, varied. Shipping container, sports gear, baseball bats, hockey sticks, football helmets, etc. Shipping container of outdoor grills, all varied. Your favorite is the one that says guns and ammunition. Anything from a 22 to a 10 millimeter handgun, 4 cases of ammo per gun type.
I want a 2-bore.
that's actually pretty good.
So as
Yeah.
long as it's a pistol, between 22 shorts and a 10 millimeter, you'll have 4 cases of ammo per. Each case of ammo is over 3,000 rounds. You found a shipping container of canned peaches. And that's it. Shipping container of drywall, wood, nails, etc. Jams and jellies, 9 different kind, and a shipping container of hard candy butterscotch. That's as far as I've been able to get. I'm still typing.
The shoes.
You have 35 shipping containers of shoes, all size 9 men's.
Are you shitting me? That's not gonna fit me.
I have an unusual coincidence to report. I wear
Yeah.
size 9 because of that incident in North Korea.
Oh,
They cut the
Wow.
front of my feet off.
like your feet in real life or your feet
In
the
game.
character? Okay. Well, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. So you have no toes?
No, I had to learn how to walk again. I told you
Oh.
why that I don't like talking about my past. They did some fucked up shit to me.
Well,
And the
brother,
North Koreans were comparatively sane compared to the Americans.
well,
They drugged me for over a decade
did they?
without telling me about it.
You can hear in my voice that I'm entertaining you, but
What,
I'm
you didn't
like,
hear about the CIA's LSD program?
I'm like
14 years.
questioning you or not. I'm like, okay, this is your past. That's fine, but I'm like, you can tell that it's kind of like I'm thinking you're maybe exaggerating what's going on. I'm not saying this, but you can, in my voice, in my mannerisms, you can tell.
I dig.
And so I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's real interesting.
It's just some fucked up shit. There's a reason why I became a scavenger. I didn't want to be found.
If it's the same list as Oh, what is this book? Dark Places. That one's getting pulled to the side. The 99.
Are you talking to me?
Talking to Ryan.
I didn't know you were talking to me.
Yeah.
Does
If the 99, that one and the handguns are being pulled to the side. They aren't going into the wall.
Excuse me. Did Alligator, did Darius play with you already, or is he like brand spanking new to this?
What?
Did Darius play with you already, or is he like a brand
He's
spanking
played
new?
before.
Oh, okay. So,
Not with this.
oh, not with this
He's saying
game.
he's played Palladium, but not this.
Oh, okay. You might want. You can, as we're telling them all these zombies, you can show them. I guess the zombies.
Yeah, he showed me before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think there's a folder with all them in on roll 20.
But yeah, so other than that, we're just trying to save as many people as we can. I'm glad we found you, because you can help us do that if that's what you so choose to do.
Your mission, whether or not you choose to accept it.
Well, I mean, I'm all. You can say it's a Hippocratic oath or anything like that, but I'm all about saving people and helping. So, I mean, wherever you need me, I'll help. But New York's a big place, and from what I can tell, there's not that many of you.
Nope, they are not.
So,
which is the issue we have.
I mean, there needs to be a better plan here. Like, how are we gonna reach these people? How are we gonna reach the people who are still alive? I know right now you guys are just expanding, but 30 days isn't that long once you think about it. And then,
Yep, you are right. I completely agree. We have totally taken that into consideration. We're not sure how many actual people we're going to be able to save, but
I mean,
Death wants to see humanity at its greatest. And I
Darius,
would
do
like
you have
to
roll
be
20
on.
up?
yeah,
Have you seen him pulling up the various types of zombies?
yeah.
Yeah, so definitely.
Okay. Darius, there's an image for you. That's me in real life. And as well as in Northern Gun.
Oh.
As portrayed by Amy Ashball. I'm the president of Northern Gun's legal department.
But yeah, so I'm glad that your combat. Have you seen any combat? Ranger?
Yeah. I've been in
Okay.
combat before. But I mean, I'm mostly focused on getting people in and out and trying to save their lives. But I know how to hold and shoot a gun, and I usually try to stick to rooftops and out of the range of zombies. But I mean, as you guys told me, they seem like there's some that can jump and even climb. So
Yes, they'll suck. They're the what did Trish call them again? Hunters. There's the ones that can run as fast as they normally could and climb, and I guess there's even ones that can talk and mimic humans to an extent.
you see Ben.
There's also
just
some that think they're
visibly
human
shudder.
still.
Yes, Death has been giving us a great task, and the game is set on very hard difficulty, nightmare difficulty. As I like eat some more of the noodles that he
Well,
gave me. 'Cause
like
I love-
literal nightmare difficulty, right?
Yeah,
Like,
literal.
this is your worst nightmare. Now you get to live it.
So I'm putting some of the beef in the noodles. Enjoying the ramen. Like get these carbs, man. But from what she also told us, the boons that Death will give you if you show him are quite great. Like she said, acolytes or priests of death can do superhuman things. In the previous iteration of this nightmare that she explained to us. So maybe that might happen to you. Maybe not. Who knows?
Mhm.
I'm just trying to survive this game as long as I can. That's my goal.
Okay, I want to start closing these down. That way, you guys are done knowing what you've dealt with so far.
I like
Chompers, leftovers.
Can he see our characters and all of our shit?
Your profile should be accessible to anybody.
All right. I was gonna say. I look over. I was like, "That's quite a nice katana you have there." Or I won't say that. I'm like, "Is it quite a nice katana, Ryan, or is it some bullshit bargain bin katana?"
It is not a bargain bin.
Okay.
It's definitely not a bargain bin.
All right. So I look.
Yours may be brand new and like custom built. This is extreme old school, meaning it has pins in it. There's no welds.
Ah, nice. I mean, mine would be too if I fucking didn't want to shatter it every fucking time I swung it. But I look at it. May I look at it?
Miles, look at you. Miles. Ben looks at you and he says, no, it's yeah, it's fine. And he kind of like slowly hands it to you, and he extends his hand. It's like, be careful.
Oh, I will. I quickly sheath it and slice his head off. I'm messing with you, Terry. I don't do that. I look at the quality, and expect a blade and all that stuff. It's very nice. Definitely. What is this? World War II, possibly.
Yeah, a little bit before, but
a little bit before.
Yeah.
I'm an enthusiast myself, as I like sheath it and hand it back, and I pull out both my katanas and show you my swords. I don't know if you can see it on my profile, but I have them both up on my profile.
Okay. Yeah, I studied Kenjutsu for a while and just really got into the practice. It was a good way to stay in shape, of course, after the army.
Definitely. I studied Musashi double sword style. Rio, I forgot what the fuck it's called. Out of character. I had it pulled up, but my fucking son was fucking with the damn computer again and killed all the tabs. Actually, I'll look that shit up
on both.
Hey, Darius.
Yep.
You're looking at my screen still. You can actually see it.
Yeah. Okay. Do you hand these to Ben?
If he asks to see him, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. He doesn't ask to see him. But he looks at him. He's like, oh, okay.
And you notice they're a little heavier than normal. Like they are.
No, they're not. They're extremely light.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, because they're titanium.
A normal katana will weigh anywhere between 2 to 4 pounds. His might be 2 pounds.
Yeah, mine are light. And so I'm like, I had to have these custom made.
Not made of normal steel.
They ain't so. Not a katana.
Are those before or after
these
zombies?
Oh no, this was before. I studied the Nitin Ichirui, style of swordsmanship. And so I used 2 large katanas because of my, size. I'm a little stronger than most, so I need something. Every time I used regular katanas, they would always seem to snap when I would.
Yeah, you got to be careful, especially with stronger. A little bit more force, and these things bend the wrong way, and that's.
As I look over the big eye, who has even a better PS than me, which is absolutely
Malone
insane.
over there.
I know, right? I'm Muscles Malone, and this motherfucker's goddamn. I'm like, man. I wish I could be as strong as fucking you. So you've played Palladium, right? I'll let you. I just
Yeah,
fucking I don't care.
I
I'll
played
let you know.
I played Heroes Unlimited.
Yeah. So my PS is a 35.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And
I'm at a
his
22.
and Muscles Malone over there, Deaf Man Muscles Malone is a 40.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know it's absurd.
That is
Eh,
very much superhuman strength.
so every time I swing a katana, if it's not these katanas, I have to roll a fucking like a percentage if I fucking break the katana because I'm so fucking strong. It sucks ass.
A fucking
It's-
juicer over here.
I know, right? I was like, dude, man, my juicer wasn't even this strong. I'm like, but anyways, so I'm like, I tell him like, yeah. So I had these custom made, like 20,000 each. Quite a pretty penny, but it was worth it. I wasn't prepared for this. But damn it, I'm gonna make sure that they get used to the fullest of their ability. As I look up at death, you hear that? Huh? You hear that? So I'm like, fullest of their ability there. I was like, and I just look up at the sky and then I shovel some more noodles and like a little bit of the beef in my mouth. Yeah,
Damn you, and I'm gonna want some fucking shit. That sounds
I ain't gonna
good.
lie. And so I was like, so did you have a wife and children before this?
No, no wife and children. Just kind of been me. Never got around to reproducing.
Uh, that's fortunate. And your
Yeah.
parents are family members, perhaps?
No. Um. No. He kind of like does
Oh.
a 1,000 yard stare. It's like no.
Yeah, I understand. Believe me. I know my mom is still alive in the Philippines. Or not? Was she in the Philippines or did she make it to U.S. landfall? Brian, I forgot.
Tran said that she was in the Philippines.
Okay, she's still in the Philippines. All right, so I was like, she's still in the Philippines. The satellite phone I gave her is still working, but I don't know if it's her. So, Death assured me though that she's still alive. Yes, he contacted me through text. It was weird, but
Essentially, I am
so yeah.
through Death Book.
So I do envy you because you don't have to worry about looking for anyone. So you can focus solely on yourself and saving those who you can be saved. But
Well,
Yeah.
on the other hand, you have a reason to stay alive.
I guess you're right, Dennis. Or you that's probably I'm like I look at Dennis and I'm like with a cocked eyebrow like the Rock. That's probably one of the most solemn human things I've heard you say since I met you.
I used to have a reason to be alive.
I'm eating it like, man, it's like maybe there's more to you than your cocky asshole demeanor, man.
Well, my feet aren't the only thing the North Koreans did to me.
Well, if you wish to share, I'm more than happy.
On the other hand, I gave Kim Jong Un a chemical that gave him chronic gout for the rest of his life.
I just stare over at Zach with a fucking what the hell is he talking about? Like, look.
I lean over. And
I
I'm
used to
like,
do other
it's-
shit for a living. There's a reason why I became a scavenger. I didn't want anyone to know where I was. I wanted everyone to forget me and me to forget everyone. My family was killed by the North Koreans.
I lean over to Jace, right?
Yeah.
Lean over to Jason. Like, is he okay?
I don't know.
I've done some shit. I've seen some shit.
Just seems to trust them. So.
Okay, I'm going to kick off my shoes and show you my feet. Do you think this happens randomly?
I don't know. I know plenty of people who have diabetes that that's happened to. I mean,
No, this isn't lost toes. This is they cut off the front of my foot. Like you can tell that this is not just toes gone. This is foot gone.
I'm
I
not
used to wear
calling you a lot.
14.
I say in like a very like disarming way. in the tone. I'm not calling you a liar, Dennis. I'm not saying that you're not telling us the truth. I'm just saying
I know I'm telling you, I know it's unbelievable shit. I'm just telling you that,
we're in a
like,
fucking
right now
zombie
we're living in the
apocalypse.
most.
That's a little.
I was
That's
just
a
gonna say we're in the middle of a
little.
fucking zombie apocalypse. This is hardly the most unbelievable thing you're gonna hear.
Like I
But
said,
I've been some shit. I've done some shit. There's a lot of shit I've forgotten. I might need to start remembering some of it. I'll try. But what I'm good
Well,
at these days is being a scavenger. I'm not a great shot. I mean, I'm okay with some stuff. I used to be able to wire a bomb pretty well.
we don't have
But,
to
you
worry
know,
about. We really don't have to worry about everybody being able to be combat efficient. But
I've had my share of bags of rats tied to my head and stuff.
I can tell. I know you can handle yourself, at least from what
Like
I
if I took
saw.
off my shirt, you'd shit at my scars.
That's
But I
okay.
can't do most of that stuff anymore. I deliberately tried to forget it.
It's fine. I promise you, we believe you. And I like look over at Darius. I'm like, so
Savak strapped me to a
did you
bed
work?
and I ran.
So you work here on the docks? How long did
Yeah.
you work here, if I may ask?
A couple of years.
So when it
Yeah.
so you know pretty much ins and outs of all the areas of this whole entire area.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know my way around.
Well, that's good. That actually helps us out quite a bit because we need someone to operate this area when we start having people come in. If we find anybody else, that is. And I like finish my noodles and stuff. I'm like, what time is it, Ryan? Like, how long did we take to do all these wonderful introductions and stuff?
Introductions. You're doing this over dinner, so probably about 15, 20 minutes.
All right.
You guys know what Savak is
Yeah.
or was? Yeah, they strapped me to a wire bed frame and ran electricity through it.
Damn.
I got
Well, I guess
scars
this-
all up and down my back.
I guess this isn't too much of a strain from your own reality of hell, huh?
No, this is worse because innocent people are dying. Like I got shit that I richly deserved. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
these kids didn't deserve shit. I did bad things. I had bad things done to me. I pretty much earned the bad things that happened to me. I'm not
Okay.
happy with it, but I'm accepting of it. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
you know,
it's
you
good.
get punched in the eye when you punch someone in the eye, you kind of expect it, right?
Yeah.
But little kids didn't do shit to earn this world. We fucked up. They shouldn't have to suffer for us.
Well, I don't really think they did. I think Death decided to pull the fucking trigger on everyone.
That's what I'm saying.
Kids
The
and-
kids didn't earn that. We did.
Kids
We're fuck
and-
ups. We deserve this. Kids didn't. This is a whole different kind of hell that I
Yeah.
don't think should exist. I'm fairly bitter with that, to be honest.
I hope that Trish was able to save as many of the children as she could, but we don't have the means to really find out yet.
Well, I'm saying though that even the ones that lived, it's still fucked up.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have to live through this. They didn't fucking earn this. We did.
I mean, who
We're
knows?
the assholes, not
Who
them.
knows? I mean, if we show Death that, humanity is worth it, maybe he'll reset everything back to where it was.
Yeah, and maybe it'll rain beer.
And then everybody keeps their memory.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a mercy either, but okay.
So
How
we
many more
won't.
do I need to roll?
All of them.
Man, you're rolling like a mother. What are you rolling for? That's a lot of
They're
rolls
going
there,
through
man.
shipping containers. They need 135 of them, or 135 rolls at 5 a piece, so 175 shipping containers to go through everything.
And how many are done?
About this many.
Damn. A lot of fucking shipping containers. I knew that was
So what
gonna
we
be
need
something.
is a couple of guys with bolt cutters to just run through and open them, like just start the opening, and then other people to go through and examine.
What do you think my character was doing while loading up while also typing it into a laptop so we can sit here and figure out where the fuck they are.
I know. I'm suggesting though that we have people that are just running through with bolt cutters, and then other people that are just checking out the manifests and shit like that, bill of lading.
I believe that if we try, well, I mean, I don't have a problem with doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'll run through with Big L. I mean, me and
Well, Big
Who
L's
else?
my assistant at the moment.
all right. Well, I mean, so I can grab somebody. We got bolt cutters. I got bolt cutters, and I'm pretty sure there's bolt cutters all around here in this fucking dock.
That's not the problem. Out of character, it's me typing every damn thing out.
Yeah.
Type faster, Ryan. God damn it.
Why did you just roll 175 dice instead of doing 5 at a time?
Because that is easier for Ryan.
Yeah, I can do them in groups of 5.
Oh, okay.
There are certain boxcars that have contents that are varied, like breakfast cereal. It's either all of the same kind or several different brands, and roll a d10 to find out how many different brands there are.
Well,
man, that'd be
honestly,
great.
we should just say breakfast cereal and leave it at that. Like homogenize some of that shit. We don't need to know
Yeah.
what brand of sneakers we're wearing. We need to know that we have sneakers.
That would be under running shoes and sneakers. Varied size may be substituted with dress shoes. The second one is casual, dress, or working.
I don't wear dresses anymore.
Dress
You
shoes, you
should.
twit, like wingtips. Penny loafers.
I was making a joke.
Short joke. Just like you.
I'm curious about the produce that was rolled.
Produce.
Yeah, it's like a reference for things like fruit and vegetables.
Could be substituted for
Everything that
animals.
is here is what's here. I haven't gone to the next category down, which is all this.
Out of
shit.
curiosity, is there any freeze-dried food?
I don't think so.
I'm sure
I'm
there's
happy
plenty
we
of
got
canned goods.
cereal.
It looks like everything's canned goods. And my personal favorite's chewing gum. We have juicy fruit.
Is that a euphemism for something?
So
No,
it
you're
means
gonna-
that you have a shipping container that holds the better part of 30 tons of fucking juicy fruit bubblegum packages. All one
I didn't
flavor,
realize it was
nothing
fucking
else.
juicy fruit, so it's going to make more
Yeah.
juicy fruit?
We can definitely use that as bargaining tools in the future.
Well, the thing is, basically, you're going to hear me pop on the radio, go, "Who likes juicy fruit bubble gum?"
Everybody?
Everybody's
I can
allowed
use some.
800 pounds apiece.
Oh, we're gonna keep that. We're not gonna use all of it. I mean, we're gonna keep some of it so we can have some type of bartering. All
The
this
thing
stuff
is,
is
it's
for
always
bartering.
going to be available in the container, provided it's not something that's going to sit here and rot out on us. But
Yeah.
and keep in mind, this is 175 of the initial. This doesn't
Which the
include
initial
me sitting
is.
here.
We have
We still
thousands.
have 122,000, 172,000. So you're down to 171,900 or 800, 725.
Well, I
Wait,
was
something
gonna
just
say,
occurred to me.
I was going to say
We
I
wouldn't
could be
have
sitting here-
produce here. Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say some of these I'm going to sit here and go, yeah, this one put off to the side. It's too useful to be put in the wall.
Well, but we would not have fresh produce here.
Oh, you
At
will
least
have
not.
fresh
It would be
produce here.
it would be segregated if we were going to have any, because it would not be stacked up in like big fucking piles with other shit that
Yeah.
is non-perishable. So if we have it, it's all going to be in like a single grouping of containers.
And in
There
theory,
are
the
no
person
fresh
who works here
produce
could be
here.
able to be told that, hi, that's the perishable shit, the one that you need to pay special attention to. or that the Food and Drug Administration always spends all of its time at.
Well, I
There
mean, we
are
could take.
no perishable here.
All right.
So
I mean,
your,
we'll
your
mark.
options are either A, canned, or B, not here.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it, we'll just mark each one. But I
We should
radioed
probably
to
do it with
Trish.
like spray paint or something.
I get on the radio to Trish. Trish.
You'll answer.
No answer.
You will answer.
Okay. We secured the dock. We've also found plus one male survivor. Plus one male survivor is trained in military fire or military and medical. How copy?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting she's not in the military. We will establish. We're checking all the containers now. It's gonna take us. Yeah, it's gonna definitely take us some time. And so, but if you want, so out of character, when we were did someone drop us off and then take the boat back across the channel?
No, the boat's
No
still
one
with us.
dropped it off. You took the boat and you went over there.
Okay, so who's in the boat?
It's tied off.
Nobody's in the boat.
Oh, no one's in the boat. Whoa, shit. All right. After we search the area and stuff, we'll make our way into a little more inland. I gotta go get my truck. So, yeah. All right. You got it? You got that? Hello. All right. Anyways, I continue to search with the rest of the people cutting the bolts off the shit.
Ryan, are there any books in any of these?
Yes.
And you've already heard I've got the field manuals for everything you can get a hold of.
What do you mean the field manuals?
Army field manuals.
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
has them in his computer.
The Greenwood construction is one of the big ones I'm worried about. And an Army field manual might have at least some information on that. Construction with Greenwood, though, is going to be vital in the short term because we won't have time to season it. And we have to account for things like shrinkage and, so on. Thompson's Greenwood construction is the ultimate reference work on that. It's kind of like the Hatcher's Notebook of Greenwood construction. You want to learn about, ballistics, you go to General Hatcher. You want to learn about Greenwood construction, you go to Thompson.
Well, if I've got access to basically Wi-Fi here, I'll download it.
I want to just go to the New York City Public Library and steal the fucking books. What are they going to do? Free books just outrun security. I doubt it's seriously guarded right now. And we should steal great works of art, too, to preserve them.
As much as I want to preserve our art's history, that's really not my priority right now, Dennis.
I'm not saying I'm saying like mid to late term we should be looking at that. The last thing I want to find out is that some fucking Monet got vandalized because some asshat with a spray can thought it'd be cute.
You think somebody's gonna vandalize right now in the
Yeah.
middle of a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, during the LA
Risky
riots,
thing,
people
man.
did stupid shit at the Getty Museum. And that was when fucking half of LA was burning.
Yeah, but that wasn't when zombies was trying to eat their face off.
Yeah, but at that time we actually had the fucking National Guard on every corner and people were still doing it.
Well, we will try to save the works of arts of the human race.
Like I said, midterm, not immediate term.
So, Ryan, give us a timeline on how long it takes for us to go through all these fucking.
Going through them is not that hard. I mean, like it was stated, one guy cuts them, opens the doors, the next person goes through.
I mean,
starts through real
Yeah.
quick.
I mean, all
I'll have
honesty,
someone on
we're
exterior
probably not
perspective
like
on the computer.
emptying them all out. We're just like looking, categorizing what they
Yeah, you're
are,
not
and then we're
emptying
There's
marking.
going to be a bill of lading on the inside door. It just would be easier if we knew where the
Manifest.
cargo master. That's not the right word. Port master. Shit, I don't remember what word I
Well,
used
he
before.
knows where it is.
Dock
We
master.
just don't fucking know the code to get in. And I don't really want to take the chance to hack it because I'm not very good at hacking. And our hacking
Is anybody?
hackers, our resident
Trish,
hacker,
I'll bet you is good at hacking.
I don't know. All I know is that she's across the channel. Could
Well,
you
that
take
doesn't
us?
mean she's got to stay there.
Hey Ben, could you
Oh.
take us to the manifest or the doc
Dock master, that's it.
the doc master's office?
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, I mean, I would take you to the dock master's office and.
All right, so can we roll perception checks to look around to find a damn passcode that he may have been dumb enough to leave somewhere?
Yeah, let's just go with my last one. I got an 18.
Where'd you roll your 18 from?
Way back when I thought I had to roll. I'm joking. I'm already typing roll. But I did roll
You
an
do a
18
luck
previously.
challenge.
That's probably a superior response anyway.
Probably. So you want us to roll them percentages?
Where's luck listed, right?
Under game
Roll
info.
percentages.
Not
Oh
everybody's
shit!
luck works.
Damn, where's my damn car? There it is.
There's my actual roll, Ryan, for perception.
Where's perception? Perception.
Under basic
Yeah. I
for your
see.
character, and then perception's on the right for your bonus.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll note that I got another 18.
Oh, I rolled an 18. So it's up to him to figure out what it is we're actually finding.
I
You
think
will
I should have
find
found
his
something
spare
with
set of
24.
keys. You will find a bottle of
Anybody writing this down or
Rose liquor.
logging this?
No, because the
um,
important thing for me is the keys. I'm not going to drink the liquor. I spent too much time with my head in the fucking clouds as it was.
You'll find 2 joints, one smoked, one not.
Man, we just keep finding a bunch of damn drugs.
2 joints, not a like 6-pound package of it like you did before.
We're just drug magnets. To just find all the drugs.
I got a funny story about one of my brothers involving getting caught with drugs.
And then you
He got-
find a notepad that says passwords, and there's about 16 of them on there, and 16 of them have lines through them.
All 16?
Yes, apparently at some point he tried to forget what his password was, and he started writing them down.
Okay. So which one is it? Fucking.
Yeah, now, are they the funny ones where he just starts rolling up numbers, or is it like some sort of pattern?
It looks like random numbers. Problem is, he's using anywhere between 8 and 15 numbers.
Did they match anything like the Fibonacci set or anything?
Oh,
How about part of the patterns of pi? Not patterns, but like sequence.
no.
Hmm.
How about Ryan's a piece of shit? Wait, it's
Oh,
purely
access denied,
numeric?
computer blows up.
It's purely numeric?
All numbers.
that should make it much more subject to a brute force attack.
Well, there's always sitting here and finding out whether you can convert those into letters.
Hold
That
on,
would take a
hold
lot
on.
of time.
Hold one moment. I'll be right back. I am pretty much doing whatever like Zach would probably suggest. So Zach,
What does Trish say about her ability with computers? Is she any good?
She tells you she doesn't even know how to turn the damn thing on. She uses Speaking Dragon.
You mean Dragon Dictate?
Yep. That and Siri and Alexa and Cortana.
I do admit to quite a bit of appreciation for Alexa, not because I can't turn shit on or anything, but just because it's convenient. I like having to turn my lights on and off mostly. Wait, we still have internet, right?
Yes.
Why don't we copy this shit and dare someone to try and crack it online? Gotta be a bored freaking black hat out there.
The only other option you can try to do is roll your luck. See if you can try to figure out something.
That's the percentile?
No, it's a D20.
No modifiers.
That's not a good roll.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
You have to roll underneath your luck attribute.
Oh. Then I think
Oh.
I might have done okay.
If you roll a D20 and it works, your number goes down by 1. If you roll a D20 and it works really well, it goes down by 2. Works
Did it just go down by
great, it
2?
works by 3. And if it's a natural 1, you lose half. Your
Did mine go
luck
down by 1, 2, or what?
is 17. So you made it by really good, but it dropped by 3. So this is where the joke kicks in, and you're going to hate me for it, but I still find it humorous. Ready? What would be the dumbest code ever to put in there, but still the smartest? I'll give you a hint. Spaceballs.
Shit, I don't remember that.
1,
1,
Two.
2,
Oh.
3,
3.
4, 5. Now, if you type those numbers in, it ain't going to work. But play on words is still funny. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is the
5,
Fibonacci set.
6,
Okay, that is not the...
7.
I know what you're talking about
8.
now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I've actually used something similar in the past. Not
There
recently.
you go. You're looking at it, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it was odd numbers, and then even numbers, and you're just sitting there going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I'm calling that guy a cocksucker right now.
Oh, joke. After typing in the number, it enters. It activates. Number 1, you have the manifest.
There, now we can just look for targeted shit instead of having Ryan come up with one for each fucking thing.
I still have to do it.
That's your OCD talking, though. That's not us putting in that situation.
Right.
I'm saying that, you know, half of those things can come stay, lay, or pray, and we're good. We want to know about the other half.
Right. Next bit. So you know how much food there is. You know what kind of supplies there are. You also see that he's been using his manifest a little on the illegal side again. As in, tomorrow there's supposed to be a shipment of fluffy flamingos showing up. Now,
Is
either
it
this
really?
man loves flamingos or he's using a code word for something else.
Yeah, I was
Because
gonna
the
say, what is it really?
last 9 months, he's had 13 shipments of fluffy flamingos.
So it's weapons or drugs. Which one?
Don't know. All you know is when the shipment shows up, his PayPal account, it's a $500,000 deposit.
As always, they're sneaking people in. Or out.
Well, see, here's the thing. It depends on how many. He wouldn't be doing it in bulk, not like this. That would be coming via land routes, because this shit's too monitored. They wouldn't see him coming in necessarily, but the people would need food and stuff. It'd be caught. Cocksucker. Wait a minute, if the internet's still online and PayPal and shit are still online, we could order stuff and just have it delivered, right? Does Amazon still have same day shipping?
How about you sit here and order up some ebooks? All those ones
Now,
you were
that could
concerned
be
about.
done.
Actually, that might still work. Not joking. You need to try.
You're gonna go, hey, we've got access to the internet down here. Grow up.
Seriously, start looking at ebooks. As many as you can. Reference works, man. We're going to hook up about 50 Kindles all on the same account and download every cocksucking one of them. We need someone who knows computers, though, because once they can't authenticate for 30 days or so, I believe they will stop being able to use their books.
I have computer operations, so provided I'm just downloading e-files, I can sit here and deal with it. It might be a little bit more of a trouble with like the actual fucking Kindle.
Did they ever start encrypting Kindle work? They used to use the Moby back.
100s.
So you can sit here and start filling out the rest of the yard.
He's being a dick to you, is what he
Fucking
said.
hell.
You told him
Stop.
to. You created the monster, Ryan. Don't bitch at us when it starts walking.
Fucking hell.
Okay, Dr. Frankenstein. Come on, the proper answer is Frankenstein!
Now, you want to just call out a
I
number and I'll
do.
tell you what the Dark Places has for it?
I don't want to hear about you going into dark places.
Anyways, as for your authorization, you have the guy's PayPal account.
Well, guess what? We're gonna buy all those Kindle books on his PayPal.
Yep. It would auto authorize.
Because it's got that
Yep.
second factor there. It's saved computer.
Given that he's
Yep.
trafficking in contraband, I doubt that he's going to be lacking in funds or that he gives a shit because, in all likelihood, he either is or very soon shall be a fucking Zed.
And I'd be more concerned with trying to sit here and download those ebooks to my laptop rather than sit here and dig out a Kindle.
Actually, that's a good idea. Because a laptop, you can fuck with the date at least. Download all the books and then backdate the date back 50 years or something. Or better yet, backdate the date before you download them. But it's before the publication date. I don't care. Or we could set the, actually, this is a better idea. Do you know about the 2038 bug? If the clock system on that computer is using an old Linux core, they have an issue with the year 2038 where it won't roll over past that except to go in the past. It goes back to 1900. So if we download where the date is going to turn over, worst case scenario goes back to, so we have like, 138 years before it's going to fail.
Or tell them we want to buy it as a PDF, not as a Amazon specific.
I think you can at least output it as a PDF.
You have a shipping container of nothing but white computer paper.
That is actually very possibly a thing. Like, that's not all that unreasonable.
Yep.
I'll have it output as PDFs, and then I can
How many
set up the
printers?
laptop to. Well, it's going to also depend on whether we have a couple extra laptops to just sit here and just plug in and go, and you're controlling these printers, and you're controlling these printers. Print.
Now we set up a print pool and then let them roll over to each other. And I'll bet you we have shipments of laptops in there from fucking Lenovo. Probably server class machines too, for that matter. They're not made here.
Primarily, why am I having trouble remembering that island that China wants to conquer?
Taiwan?
Taiwan, yeah.
Well, Lenovo's not going to make in Taiwan. They were actually mainland China. I mean, they'll buy chips from there, but they won't actually do the construction there. Taiwan's got all the advanced microcomputers, but mostly Taiwan, though, like the heavy shit you're going to see there is like for military grade applications and stuff like that, like the super advanced shit. But in any case, they wouldn't do assembly in Taiwan for Lenovo.
Well,
it is a
it's
Chinese
just
company.
It's literally just hi. Any of those roles at number 40 for electronics laptop computers.
Okay, Zach, you just ticked me off.
What?
That means you're looking at the same damn thing as I can. You rolled all this shit. You can try and type the motherfucker out.
Hey, I told you, just call out the number.
I'm looking at the screen right now and I see number 40.
Where at? Oh, top row. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
What you ought to do is assign a base percentage chance to anything we ask about, and then just roll and see if we have a container of it. for a shipment of it. Like at the virtual certainty, we have some laptops in all that shit, right?
That's just it. Anything that's been production is not going to come over in partial loads.
Well, it depends. Like Palladium books do. 5,000 copies of a Palladium book are not going to make up an entire load.
5,000 copies of any Palladium book would be lucky to be a half a pallet. These things are going to be 4 or 3 pallets wide and 2 pallets tall all the way down the whole damn thing. So they would label
Palladium
the
books?
whole thing books.
Palladium books are more than a pallet when they're 5,000 copies. I've been in their offices recently, don't forget. You should go to the next open house, dude. I think you'd like it.
But I'm lucky if I can afford the gas to get down the street.
We got a long fucking street. You live out in the boondocks.
I'm back. I've been listening to this entire thing. I didn't know I was on mute.
But at least I'm pretty sure I can arrange lodging for you nearby if you ever come up for that, dude. I mean, I live in the same town as their original warehouse. And I live in the same town as Wayne, for that matter.
Oh.
And Smith,
Yeah.
love his artwork.
Wayne Smith is not an artist. Are you thinking of Wayne Bro?
Maybe.
I'm friendly with him, but I don't know him. Like I know Amy. Or, Muma, Freddie Williams, shit like that. Scott Johnson, those guys. But
So
I'm thinking of Wayne Bro. Wayne Smith is the editor, right?
yeah, he's the guy that does the Rifter and shit like that.
all right. Where are we at?
He got into the manifest.
Oh, awesome.
So now they're downloading every Kindle book they can get their hands on. And one of the shipping containers of printers is being hooked up.
Along with the
Nice.
laptops to sit here and manage the saving for future. And
We get to be
managing
dicks about the
printers.
Kindle books, right?
What?
We get to be dicks about the Kindle books, right?
They're junk.
I just want to be rude about it, like unfair to the guy, because he's a fucking smuggler. What's he gonna do, bitch? You stole, we stole. Don't bitch at us that we did it to you.
Who's
It's
a
not like
smuggler?
he's really going to be able to complain about it.
He might show up. Hey man, I don't appreciate you going through my bank. Fuck you.
All right. Well, I'm glad that we found a bunch of Kindle books. We're gonna need it in the days to come when the internet goes down. So we still
So,
remember.
Ryan, are
we
there any
still-
Unix boxes and all that cargo?
Yeah, there are any like
Refresh my
game
memory right now.
systems,
What is that?
What?
gaming system,
Gaming
like video
system?
game systems like PS5s and Xboxes and video
Actually,
games.
that is a seriously good question, honestly. Because entertainment would be something we would absolutely fucking need.
41.
41 what?
That's the number he
Roman
needs to look
percentage
for.
number 41 would get that.
How many shipping containers are there, Ryan?
You really going to try to have me go through that number again?
Lord have mercy.
172,000.
75.
And it's out of a D100?
That's how many times you need to roll the D100. Minus
You'd have to
however many
roll
I've rolled.
172,000 times and hope you can hit 41%.
we should have about 1,720 shipping containers that have that shit. Statistically
average.
speaking.
It's in the first set of 99. Between a 56 and a 55.
Yep, got it.
And Ryan, don't pout when we have good ideas.
I'm not pouting. I just knew that it was going to come.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just didn't know it was going to come in your face.
Ooh,
Oh, I knew it was going to be like that. I was expecting it to be more like a scary movie.
no.
Hey, there's a second 41.
There we go. The crowd goes quiet. Zach, do you know what book this that manual came out of?
Which manual?
One you're looking at.
Dark Places.
Places. Can you send Dennis a link of that so he can actually see what's available?
I got some dark places for you.
That was a strange individual.
It's somewhere in the 30s.
Anyways, now with the perimeter being up as high as it is, and now you can try to grab shipping containers as you please. Probably work up to like 9 o'clock at night. Finish off the quarantine / wall.
I mean, we still gotta secure the boat.
You said
Cut
it's in
off.
dark places?
Yeah.
Zach just sent the link on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, for dark places. Yeah, I have that in my phone.
What's everybody doing?
I'm waiting for them to figure out what we were looking for and going through the manifest and stuff. I mean, this is not my expertise area.
Give me a
When it's
second.
time. I'm waiting patiently. When it's time for us to start searching and kicking that ass, well, yeah.
I got told I got to sit here and type up these numbers, so I'm organizing them so I can sit here and do them in somewhat logical order.
I mean, all right.
All right, I have Dark Places now.
Welcome to the club. Merry Christmas.
What the hell is the name of the list?
It would be on page 34, where it starts.
Random destination for rail travel?
Yep.
Well, scroll down and
And
there's the stuff you find in
101
container.
random boxcar contents on page 37.
So Ben kind of sits down and like he looks
Random
at
items found
everybody.
along railroad tracks. Weapons found along the rails.
Excuse me.
You said random boxcar contents? Okay, roll on the random
Page
boxcar
37.
contents. There it is. Bottom of page 37. Okay. 41. Electronics, video games. Okay, so what about 40? Do we have any 40?
Yes.
You have 2 of those at least.
Huh. 43 has a mistake in it. Maybe substitute with diesel fuel, crude oil, or kerosene. Kerosene spelled incorrectly, but also jet fuel is kerosene.
Okay. That might be useful. Definitely useful for some type of fuel that we might need.
I'd say we're doing all right. If we have this many, fucking A, we've got everything.
Yep.
Dude, we have boats,
Yeah, we do.
lawnmowers. Oh my God, lawnmowers would be great. We convert those over to run on kerosene, but lawnmowers will run on like fuck up some zombies.
So how much time are y'all willing to commit to this? How long you
Road
guys thinking
repair
about
equipment?
staying?
I'm going to just need mostly time during the day to set things up for printing overnight, because I can sit here and stay up for longer overnight.
I mean, like 3 days, 4 days. You guys planning to go back to your main base?
Well, we can, I guess, rest for the night and set a watch. Did you, Ben or Darius? Did you and in character? Did you tell us about the like the fucking noises at night and shit and the uninvited guests?
Wait.
Yeah.
I got a question. I got an important question. Did we roll 31?
What?
Did we roll 31?
I don't know. Did we?
Motherfuckers, I'm not looking at that list. I'm looking down the list of shit that's possible. I want to make sure we got 31 here.
We have at least 131 on the second 99.
Good. That's important shit.
You basically get from Ben, like from what he's told you before. He's only ever seen like the standard regular zombie.
All right.
So I mean, he explains that like I've killed those, and sometimes those roam against the gate, and I have to deal with that. But he's never seen anything crazy like the stuff you guys talked about.
All right.
Hey, you have
So-
at least 131.
Yeah, so we could take the rest for the night. Basically do shifts of security and then in the morning when we're all rested up, gear up, and then we'll make our first priority to secure that boat and to see if there's
Yeah, I
anybody
don't give
alive.
a tiny little microscopic bit of a shit that I insisted we come over here. We have cars.
Okay. I mean,
We have clothing, cars, auto parts, fuel, books, bicycles, cookbooks, how-to books, games, breakfast cereal, candles. We have everything we fucking need here.
yeah. I mean, and it's a big ass area,
And we have
to-
coffee.
and to protect to protect us. So we
Dry
need to find
goods?
more people.
Honestly, I'm good at just keeping it with us. Add some women, maybe.
As some women, we have women. If we have
We have one, and she's a lesbian. I'm not up for rape.
we have Trish, we have Candy. If freaking Rashid comes back, we
I forgot
have
about Trish.
Priscilla. We got some women. So that's what I suggest, that we take the night rest and then prepare for in the morning, so we can secure that damn boat.
Hey, we're gonna have like the Road Warrior compound here.
Yeah, we have one already. I mean, technically. I would, say that we.
If there was produce
Moving
here,
up
we
in the
could make
world.
alcohol out of it. We got any seeds?
I mean,
No.
yeah, but we don't have nowhere to fucking plant it.
The fuck we don't. We got a whole fucking area here full of fucking perfect topsoil. Are you kidding me?
Where?
In the river.
Beneath
River
the
soil,
sea.
bottom soil is the fucking best growing soil there is. That's why all the land in Missouri is so good for growing.
Well, we gotta get that topsoil. You going down in the fucking river to just scoop up the fucking topsoil?
I'm the idea guy. Anyway, but we do have boats around here, and they're gonna have dredgers because we have big ships coming through here. Like, all joking aside, there's gonna be dredgers because you have to have something to dredge it. Otherwise, when you go underneath, fucking all kinds, you're gonna fucking hit bottom on a boat, and that's expensive.
Mhm. If that works, I mean, we'll see if Ryan allows us to get that kind of shit. Maybe we could build a makeshift like area to plant shit. Hell, we could even just do it on the damn dock area where all the damn cars
That's what I'm
normally
saying.
be. All right, so I like start the. I'll take the last watch. Seeing that's the suckiest watch.
Middle watch is the suckiest watch because you gotta fucking wake up and then go back to bed.
Technically, I guess you're right. I'll take middle watching. Should me?
I mean, I'm not bitching. We all gotta bite off our piece of shit and eat it with everybody else, but I'll take middle watch. I don't care. Just saying, middle watch is the shittiest.
Ben will take middle watch.
You taking watch has like a practical side to it, so I don't mind eating shit on that. But I'm not the hero
Okay.
type. Fucking hero type
First
piss
question
me
to the
off.
first person who's taken first shift, whoever that may be. When do you call it a night? Do you look for a certain time to pop up, or do you wait till you get tired?
I'm going to wait until I start getting tired, because I'm also going to be playing with PDFs and whatnot.
Can I give a suggestion?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tired or bored? include that caveat in there, because if you start getting bored, you're gonna get distracted, and that can fucking get us killed.
Fine. Or bored enough that I have trouble keeping up with the printers as they're going.
Okay. Says this is the first time you've been quote unquote away from home with no extra people to watch. And you kind of feel a little bit more exposed because you're out on a pier. Everybody will be waking up around the 3 o'clock in the morning time frame. 3, 4, maybe 5, somewhere in that category. The reason for it is you feel like you slept a lot. You feel like really good.
You all right?
No longer feel exhausted. You don't feel tired. You don't feel like you've pushed yourself too far. It's, my body said it's time to wake up. I feel pretty good about it.
Who
That's
pissed
good.
death off?
I think that's a good thing, right? I would say it would be a good thing, personally.
It
Ouch.
depends on if that catches up with us or not, because that happens to me a lot. I usually get up around 4,
Mhm.
and even though I can't get back to sleep, sometimes I end up feeling fucking tired later because I didn't get enough sleep.
Well, I mean, if it's 3, I don't want to clear that boat at night. So, I mean,
Best way to determine it is what is your physical endurance minus it from 24, and that's how many hours of sleep you require a night.
Oh, I'm fucked.
ooh. What is it? How much is yours?
Oh, it's not too bad. I thought, it's PB that I'm low. I'm an ugly sumbitch. 15, so I need 9 a night. Mine's up from
Yes.
24.
9 a night.
Yeah, I gotta fix my
That's
P
it.
even, don't I?
Most people, after working like 12 hours solid, that's kind of rough on people.
Yeah.
This is the part that's funny. If you've worked 12 hours and your body says you only need 4 hours of sleep, you're not exhausted anymore. Whether you should be is normal, but for some reason, nobody is.
Huh.
That's creepy.
I mean, if I can't get back to sleep, I'm going to pretty much just, you know,
You gonna wander over
Me-
and help run the printers?
yeah, do something to help the situation out.
Actually, something just occurred to me. What do we have like immediate need for? Something where we don't want to go fucking hunting through all the damn cargo containers and shit for. Lepcon solar cells, fucking whatever. Because I realized something. There's going to be shit that we may have in a cargo container, but maybe we have to go to the back of the cargo container to get it, whatever, right? However, as long as we have shit like that we need, I don't think I should be subject to being on watch. Not because I'm not going to be doing shit, but because I'm going to be out running the Thieves Highway at night, scavenging shit.
I mean, I guess we could. Well, shit. Yeah. What do we need, Brian? Actually, it's not a bad
I don't know.
question.
Your guys are the survivalists. I'm just telling you what kind of damn it you're living in.
Yeah, I know, but we're asking what have we identified that we need but don't have immediate access to?
People, living people.
Actually, no, that's a
We need
good point.
people.
I could be scouting out finding people. That is technically a scavengeable thing. The information about where the people that we want are.
But
And where are
finding
we
them
going to be
alive
most
is the
able to
thing.
find them? Look for lights and shit. Go out in the city. Look.
Well, I know that I'm helping him out but if it's going to take like it's 3 o'clock, so it would be when the sunrise normally come this time of year.
I'm going to be out before 3 a.m. I'm going to be out, like I said, I'm going to be out at times when there's going to be lights.
I mean, that's your choice to go out. I mean, I'm not gonna. Like I said, we got to clear this fucking ship.
Well, my thinking is that zombies aren't going to have any need for illumination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Humans will. So that's how I'll identify them.
Like who's got their lights turned on? There might be a living person over there.
Yeah.
Especially if you see movement in front of the window.
I'll shag my ass over to that general region and just watch the window and look for rational movement, not just random shuffling shit.
All right. Well, let us know when dawn breaks, Ryan. I'm not sure exactly what you want to talk to him about, but
So probably about the time he gets up and goes wandering over to the whatever spot to go looking over is when I sit here and go, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed now.
yeah. Because when fucking whatchamacallit comes, definitely gonna end up going and securing this bridge. Ben. Doris,
Say again.
do you have any other weapons other than your sidearm and your katana? Ouch. As much as that cannon on your hip is great, I'm not sure how much ammo you have for it.
But yeah, I have a couple of Molotov cocktails. Have this homemade bomb I made. I got a
Wow.
Magnum AR-15, a katana, a knife, and then yeah, that's about it.
You're a criminal.
Magnum AR-15, huh?
You're in New York City and you have an AR. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. I don't give a fuck what crimes you've committed. You'd be amazed at the crimes I've committed in my life. Shit, I've committed crimes against humanity. I don't give a shit about your crimes. I'm just saying if you have an AR in New York City, you're a criminal. I'm glad you're a criminal, but you're a criminal.
Well, I just laugh.
Ben kind of shrugs and he's just like, "Do what I had to."
That's
Yeah,
what
do what
I
you
say. And people get all nuts and say, talk about crimes against humanity and shit. But I'm like, fuck, man. They did to me, I did to them. I figured it was all in good fun. Fucking Hague trial and shit. Anyway.
All right.
Ryan, where did you get that photo?
On the net. Something wrong with it?
Not gonna work.
I got something better.
So about 3 a.m. you decide to go out this way, right? You want to check to see for humans. First question. Are you taking anything with you?
Ryan, you just wish you were party to that.
It's not screwed together. Can't see the caps.
What do you mean it's not screwed together? Yeah, it is.
It should be up to here. There's no more than 1/4 of an inch worth of threads that should be exposed. This is not on.
Wait, show that again. I wasn't looking at your screen.
Right here, those threads are only 1 inch. It should be screwed all the way down to anywhere between 1/2 and 3/4. That end is on. That end is not.
It depends on what's underneath that before you can make a judgment, though. Could be JB welding to that. But that is an armed, that specific one is armed and active. And it was legally transferred as an NFA item.
Was it?
I never knew
Are
that
you
shit was
shitting me?
legal. What? I pasted it in
Yeah.
Facebook chat that there's a pipe bomb that it was transferred as a dealer-to-dealer transfer on Form 3.
What?
Serious. And they sell them too. You can buy them for $175. You got to pay the $200 tax stamp. You got a pipe bomb. That's why I think it's stupid when they talk about like all the fucking assault weapons bans and shit. You have always been able to buy pipe bombs in the United States and rocket launchers. You can buy a rocket launcher today. Miniguns you can buy today.
Well, the minigun might require a 3-day waiting period, but
No, it's like more like a 6 month to 2 year, depending upon how long the ATF takes. But you can buy it. Shit, there's an M60 that you can have mailed directly to your door if you have a collector's curio and relics license, which a lot of people do, and they're easy to get.
Well, that's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna climb on a crane, the highest I can get, and use my thermal scope and search the surrounding area, see if I can't see any moving thermal images.
That's a good idea.
a couple of those buildings look like they have a lot of solar panels on them.
Nope. None of them have solar panels.
We know where we can get solar panels. That's not a problem. We just
They're
gotta
all
get
over
them.
New York.
We just gotta get them and bring them across the river, which we can do with the boat.
There are jillions of solar
That means
panels
most of
in
the
any
meat will go
significant
bad.
city. There are jillions of solar panels freely available in any significant city.
So solar panels really not an issue. We're basically gonna do exactly what we did over there and do it over here.
Here you go.
Yeah, that's solar panels.
What's that?
Oh, wait a minute. Is that a store? It says a connection center. That's a store. Never mind. Okay.
Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I go to the bathroom.
Yeah, bud. All right.
Grape ape, grape ape.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, I'm climbing to the highest crane I can do and looking at the surrounding areas, trying to see if I can't see if there's any thermal movement. Kind of how we did at the hospital. Do you want me to roll it like a perception check or something?
How fucking far is 15 kilometers?
About 7.5 miles.
You.
You have 0.6 of a mile per kilometer.
Okay. Everything in this area here, the Broadway Diner, this Dominican Power, everything in this area is pointless to look at because, well, there's a raging fire going on there.
All right. So
Over
what
here,
about the,
there's also another one. Down this way, there's another one here.
okay?
Another
There's
one
got to
here.
be.
Down
There's
this
gotta
way,
be. I'm looking in the more immediate areas, like not 50 million miles away from.
you're not 1,500 miles. Right
Yeah.
here's your base. You're standing on this. This is like half a mile. This is
Okay.
like a mile. This might be 2 miles all the way over here.
Ooh, shit. Was there any drones in any of these containers?
Not that you saw. Again, you're
That
trying to look
sucks.
a manifest over 172,000 listings.
Well, if there's any, when we keep doing this, if you could let us know if there's any drones. Doesn't matter what kind. And GoPros also. Drones and GoPros that can link to a computer, so I can see in real time. That would be awesome.
Everything in this area would be warm or hot.
Okay.
And
I mean, I could tell from a stationary / moving to actual like moving inside a building type moving or on top of a building or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think I would be able to distinguish between fire using thermals.
yes, but if I'm
And
standing in front of a fire, identify me from a fire.
what I'm saying is I'm not looking at where the fire is at. I'm looking any of the surrounding area that has no fire.
This building is warm.
What, the entire building?
Yep.
Actually, that's another good way to check. What time of year is it, Ryan? On what side?
September.
Fuck. So it's not likely to be cold out. Cold.
You are on the bay.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's a little ways away from us too, isn't it?
Not really. If it wasn't for you being on this damn huge effing train, you can pretty much see every damn thing that's attached to this map.
Until it starts getting into skyscraper territory.
But unfortunately, since you are the only one up there, you're the only one that's doing this checking, and you're the only one that will understand what's going on when I say it again. There's
Say it
fire
again.
here. There's fire here. There's fire here. And there's fire here.
So there's a series of fires.
Okay. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I really wish I did, other than the fact that there's fires burning out, but it's fucking apocalypse, so.
So do you think that in New York there would be 5 alarm fires that are taking up at least 9 blocks, 3 tall, 3 wide of areas all across this location?
I mean, it just depends on what's in the area. I mean, a fucking gas station could have exploded. You know what I'm saying? I mean, lots of things, variables.
So there's a
I
chance
mean-
that that middle block actually has people, and they're just using fire to keep everything else out.
I mean, yes, but we've noticed that fire really doesn't deter any of these things.
It deters them if the zombie isn't lit on fire.
Okay.
Correct?
All right. So,
So if,
Zoom
if
in,
it's an even line, either someone set that fire, or something within the block is containing it.
okay. So basically, we gotta secure transportation. So in the morning when we clear the boat, after that, I think we need to get inside our boat, do what we planned on doing before, go up to the military base, get my truck. I don't really know what kind of other trucks we may have available here.
What in our
Right.
general plan to go find people?
Well, if you're looking for people, I know there are. Like I said, I always send people. People are going to the military base down the road, and I always send people that way.
Do you send them up the highway?
Yeah, I mean, to the nearest military base.
But that's way down south. Damn it. Why'd you put my damn truck so damn far south, Ryan?
Again.
Mm. But yeah, at least it's close to this. But that means we'd have to travel all the way through all that shit, man. I'm probably never gonna get my truck. All right, well, anybody know how to weld?
Yes.
Do we have any vehicles here, like trucks that act like any kind of actual
Are you shitting me?
4-wheel drive type vehicles in this area, Ryan? Did we
We
find
probably
anything?
have them in a cargo container. Look at the list, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we probably did. So did we? Is there?
One second.
Looking for 12. give me a second. I have to refresh this.
Hey Ryan, guys, I'm gonna have to at 9 I'm gonna have to call. I'm sorry, I have to do it a little early. I gotta deal with my
Okay.
son and his freaking homework situation because his mom kept him the last 2 days. She wasn't supposed to do that, so I gotta devote my bullshit.
It's all good. You will find in one of the shipping containers a brand new S10 pickup truck, 4x4.
All right, is it okay? So it's like 4-door? Is it
2-door.
2-door? That's the only thing we have. So there's no other like vehicles on this whole entire.
But you
fucking-
checked the invoice, aka you looked in the shipping container.
Okay, so we got that. Okay, so we got that kind of vehicle. We got that vehicle. What else do we have? That's just lying around. I mean, like someone
Well,
may
you don't
have.
really care what kind of condition it's in. Then yeah, there's other vehicles nearby.
Drivable.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you can try and take a semi.
I was thinking about it, but I don't know about maneuvering it in the tight roads and shit in the neighborhoods. I'm not sure exactly how it would hold up. Plus, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if we have to, we can do that. I'm trying to find a vehicle that hold everyone or a couple of vehicles, and we can start armoring them up.
Ryan, with 100,000 containers, there's got to be a Resvani tank in one of them.
You
No.
know?
I just want one.
So
You'll
that's
find the Decalta one.
that's
You're a
hilarious.
dick.
But yeah, so that's what I'm looking for after we secure. So I radio on the radio. I'm like, there's a whole lot of fires around, and I give them the coordinates. I'm like, I believe we might have some survivors in that area. Because
Trish tells you to change your radio frequency to insert number here.
all right, and I do so. What's up?
You have a military commander saying that saturation bombing is commenced. They are currently near Newark Bay.
Wait. Saturation bombing of New York City?
Where
Do they think this is fucking Cloverfield or something?
Wait a minute. New York Bay. They were all right. So what are they? Where are they bombing?
Saturation bombing means the whole thing.
Yeah, but it's like, what are they? I asked her? Did they use a term of what explosive they're using?
What's the
Napalm.
radius?
All right,
It's
so
just napalm?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not that. I mean, it's not good by any stretch,
No.
but it's not that bad. It's not like white phosphorus or fuel air bombs or some shit.
did they give a target area of where they're going to start the bombing?
No.
Well, fuck. I mean, I think we would be okay here.
You gonna sit here and go, hi, does anyone know how to get in contact with commanders?
What frequency was it on? This frequency or what frequency?
The one that Trish gave you.
All right, so I contact the frequency. I'm
What
like,
is their fucking goal? That's what I'd like to know.
command, and I give a designation, verification. I ask who's in command.
Their response is that they are following their last parameter of directives when command went silent 36 hours ago.
This is
Oh, snap.
Captain. This is Captain Chase, or I fucking forgot my last name. Hold on. I know, right? My goddamn last name. Ison. I don't know how the hell I forgot that. This is Captain Ison of the Special Forces Detachment, DevGru, I'll say first battalion. I don't know. I'm not even trying to be real specific. Please, if you can, we have people alive over by the Bannon Local Redevelopment Authority, as well as across the way, where? The hospital, Brooklyn Lagoon, New York, in that area. If you could veer your detonations away from those two areas of confirmed people living. And I give another designation to let them know it's authentic. I'm an authentic, actual soldier. Now, I'm a captain. I don't know what the fuck these guys are.
Well, you're not in the chain of command, though.
No shit, but there is no chain of command anymore. I'm like, so I gotta see what they actually say. If this is like, they're gonna listen, or if they're going to, I'm gonna have to try to appeal to their hearts and minds.
They will try and ask for your cellular number.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. Ooh.
They're gonna track you.
Well, I mean, I gave them pretty much the area where we're at. You know, I didn't say specifically. I gave the other pier, not our pier.
And they're wanting to actually get a hold of you.
We get up. I'm gonna be pissed. All right, so I give them my my cell phone, my satellite cell phone number.
Literally, it takes about 3 seconds after you finish the number. Your phone is ringing.
All right, I answer. This is Captain Nyson.
They will respond with that they are following orders. If you are in the Newark Bay, you are not in a safe zone. And
Listen. Well, what's a safe zone? I ask.
Well,
There's no such thing as a safe zone.
Is anywhere on Earth safe right now?
They're being told that once they have done this bombing, they are to report to Newark Liberty International Airport, refuel, and go to the center of the continent.
That's the last place they want to be. They're going to get extradited to a fucking Yankee White facility and have their teeth pulled out to their fucking toenails.
Where the hell is this damn airport?
That's the one you were looking at. That's on the
The
other
guy
side
that's
of
on
our.
the phone with you will try and confirm your location, as in warehouse, Plusik Lane West, the entire pier, and the pier over by the New York Long Gone Hospital, Brooklyn.
Did you say Falun Gong Hospital?
No,
Long
Falun
Gone. Langone.
Long gone. I guess that's how you say it. That is a confirmation, yes, but we have secured safe zones here and equipment as well as supplies.
Critical
Please.
supplies necessary for security of the nation.
Please alter your coordinates for bombing, if you can.
Ask to go
Who-
up his chain of command.
Like
Fuck, his chain of command's gone. Never mind. His chain of
I'm
command's
like-
gone.
who was your last commanding officer who gave you your order?
He asks if you have eyes in the sky.
Don't we wish?
I no. I mean, I can look in the sky, but
Do it.
all right, I'm looking up in the sky. Is it still fucking like 3 o'clock in the morning and shit?
This is closer to 4 or 5 now.
All right. So is
And
it
I'm not
like,
even
You can
there.
now hear the plane.
I'm gonna
Oh,
die.
Engines go ripping by,
okay?
and he literally flies like straight down your chute, straight across, loops around, and you
What
will
is
see
it?
something jump out somewhere over this park. And then when he comes back on this one, he will drop 2 cargo boxes out. And his response is, "This is the best I can do. This is the best I can hope for you. If you think you can hold it, good luck and God bless. If not, we leave at noon from the international airport."
Actually, guys,
They are
we might do
considered
better if we go
New
with him
York
to the fucking.
lost.
We might be better if we go with him.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And I
Wait a
cut
minute. Wait a
comms.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What do you mean? Wait a minute.
Didn't Trish say that the military fell in the central United States?
That's what I'm about to call her and to ask. Trish, we have an issue.
No,
This whole entire area is going to be carpet bombed with napalm, including your safe house and this pier. I don't know if we can survive it. We might be able to if we move towards the middle of the river and take shelter in your whatchamacallit, and then wait for them to get done bombing the shit out of the land. Because I don't think why they would bomb the river, and then we could see what survives. But
When you tell her about the box that was dropped,
no, I am once we figure out what the hell was dropped. They are leaving. They're at the international airport, whatever, New York International Airport. They are leaving at noon to go to the middle of the continent. I give her the coordinates that they gave me. I'm like, does this ring any bell of what happened last time you went through this?
no, but that's not what they did.
That's not what they did. What did they do?
In about 6 hours, they're going to change their tune.
You gotta
Carpet
be more.
bombing will go on. It will take care of quite a few of the islands per se. Unfortunately, all that does is spread them into the herds of people that are already there and bunkered in. They decide that they're going to blow the bridges after this.
I will effectively shut off any
He then
kind of
turns around and
escape.
tells you at 4 o'clock, Bridge 278 will be destroyed. At 4:15, Bridge 478 will be destroyed.
Okay, so
And they will leave Bridge 440 alone because they'll miss. That will be at 5 o'clock.
all right. So, do they make it to the middle of the continent at these coordinates? Do you know?
6 planes leave. Or sorry, I said that wrong. 6 planes attempt to leave. 3 make it.
Do you know what happened to the 3 planes?
1 has insufficient fuel. Gauge was broken.
Do you know which plane that is?
Yes.
I start typing in my coordinates, not coordinates, but typing in my my cellular device, not my fucking satellite. Give me the plane number.
He rattles it off to you.
All right. What's the other reasons why the other two didn't make it?
They had 2 infected and didn't know it.
Yeah,
Ones I
know
don't
who-
know the name of.
Shit. And we don't have any way to tell if somebody's infected. All right. Thanks. What do you want to do? You want us to come back and get you, stock up on as much food and supplies and weapons and stuff as we can, and meet them at the airport, or do you want to hunker down here? You've been through this, so if it's safer in the middle of the damn country, then I guess we need to try to save who we have saved.
It's
I'll
only
try to
safe
tell-
where there's no humans normally at.
Okay.
So going to Kansas and Oklahoma, Nevada, mountain ranges where there's very few people, those are where you're going to be. The congregation of zombies are going to get closer and closer to where humans stay.
All right. So, like again, I ask you, what do you want us to pick you up?
No, I'm
And-
staying.
No, if anything, she's gonna sit here and say she wants to get on the radio and say, "Hey, everyone, go to these specific locations because they're vaguely safer than not."
Okay, I gotta ask a question out of character. Did you talk to James about this already? Because he's on the messenger. He just responded that, like, nice. Have you consulted him with him the
No.
fate? Do you want to?
No, that takes all the fun out.
So what you're saying is we got to make a choice between staying with a player who can't really decide to stay here on his own or try to make it there on our own is what you're saying. All right. Okay. I'll contact you in a minute. I'm gonna try to contact them again. All right. So I get on the phone or the cellular phone that they called me from, and I call them. Oh no! First I get on the comms. Check those boxes that just dropped. I'm like, we have a issue. We have a situation. I'm like, I'm not in the tower or in the thing no more. I'm making my way back to where we were when we were eating our dinner and shit and having a conversation and everything. I'm like,
I was eating shit with your dinner, but I wasn't.
well, I'm like, let everybody report back to the to wherever we were. I don't know where the fuck we were. Mess room or whatever that would be. Break room. Whatever
I probably would have a radio when I went out, but you realize I'm out in the middle of the city, and I'm fucked if they decide to firebomb it, right?
Well, that's what was my next thing. James, where are you? Where are you right now exactly?
Right now, I'm running from a bunch of fucking zombies. So I'm not
What-
entirely clear on where I am because I fucking got my ass caught. And I'm running across buildings, so they're not going to catch me easily.
Look down
But
and
I don't even
find.
want them.
Look down and see what street you're at.
Do you understand the word running? When you're running for your life, you're not going, oh, excuse me 1 second. Let me stop and make sure. Fuck that. I'm running.
Do you know what the general neighborhood you went to?
Or where I was, I know. Right,
All right,
where would I
tell
think
me-
was most likely to find human beings?
Constable Hook.
What?
Right here.
Oh my God, that's so far away from us.
Damn it.
That is so far away.
Oh,
All right,
Constable Hook. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this right now. The city's about to get firebombed. Trish just caught a transmission from the remaining forces of the military. New York is
Ha
about
ha!
to,
Come on, really? What's happening?
no, I'm serious. It's about, I just talked to him myself. They're going to firebomb the Bay Area, starting with probably our area. We are not safe even on the pier. So I need you to make your way back here as fast as you can. If not, we're gonna have to try to find a way to get to you.
Well, I got some good news. I was already making my way back as fast as I possibly could. Now, mind you, that they've got a nice trail of shit behind me that they can use to track me if they really want to track by that method. I don't know if they do or not, but
Listen,
yeah, I'm.
if you get in trouble, let us know. I gotta let the others know what's going on so we can plan what we're gonna do. I'm stay on this frequency as I tell them to good luck as I make my way
Dennis?
to
Wait,
the
you're
metro.
actually being serious? You're gonna fucking drop napalm on this whole town?
They're doing it,
Hey,
James.
Dennis?
I don't know what to tell you. I'm like,
You know, you gave me a perfect opportunity to use a quote. This is out of character that I've been wanting to use all night to indicate who I'm basing my character on. But why don't they just dip our balls in honey and strap us to an ant farm?
well, I don't know why, but I can tell you right now that
Hey, Dennis?
Yeah.
Your character can hear the airplane.
Motherfucking cocksucking. I don't think about the shit that I do if I'm giving orders, people.
all right.
Idiots.
So I get back on the thing, or I don't know where I'm at on the pier if I'm close to where we're supposed to go. I'm like, we have incoming guys. They're going to carp. I've just gotten into communications with the remaining forces of the Army and the and Air Force. They are carpet bombing New York as we speak. I need you all to make it to those boxes. I don't even know what the fuck is in the boxes, but make it to those boxes that dropped on the court, and I like tell them where the boxes drop. I will meet you all there.
Do you understand how hard it is to run when you only have the front 2/3 of your feet?
Oh my god, boy!
I am slow.
I ain't gonna
And
lie.
they're pulling
Get in
this
the
shit.
car, motherfucker! Get in the car. What
Check.
do you mean? Let me smell.
I don't know how to hotwire anymore.
Jumping.
I have issues, man.
Stop
You
it!
Man,
fucking
I'm
jammed
not-
ice picks into my fucking eye socket and cut out parts of my brain.
There was a small spider. It was like this size, and it kept on jumping.
Oh,
It jumped.
jump like that, big.
No, it jumped and kept on jumping, and it jumped on me, and I don't know where.
How big is it? Like this
It's,
big? Like teeny weeny?
it's like super small. You can't see it, but it kept on doing little mini jumps. And it jumped on my arm, and I don't know where it is.
In your room?
It's on the carpet.
It's all right. If it wanted to hurt you, it'd already hurt you. Hey, come here.
Hey, Dennis?
What if it's
Smooch.
Dennis.
Give me a sniff. I need a sniff.
What if it's on me?
It's not on you. If it was on you, you know.
Dennis?
I'm looking. What?
It's scary.
Give me an IQ check.
Where is
Sniff,
it?
sniff, 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 sniff.
You don't need to do.
I don't
both.
think my IQ on this character is very good, though, right?
That's good.
Yeah, might be worthwhile then.
Where's it?
Here.
Where is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Check my.
It's in your room.
IQ's 21. What's the
Somewhere.
problem?
That was
Oh,
All right, that's good. That's good.
actually,
did
yeah, my
good.
IQ is
You got
pretty
about-
good.
About
I
12.
rolled well under my IQ.
12 hours.
Okay,
12 hours.
No, 12 minutes.
Dennis?
Yeah.
As you're running,
Nuh-uh.
look
Yeah.
over.
That's
You're
the time.
literally running as fast as you
That's
can.
the time, Keon. It's 8:46. Go.
But
And
look at my
to
speed. That's
your
not very
left-
fast.
No, it's not. Not for 10. You look over, and for a split second, you could have swore there was somebody in a car sitting there.
I back up and go look.
There's nobody in the car. You see car keys in that car.
I'm gonna get in
Yeah.
that fucking car and drive.
That's lucky. He's a lucky man. All right, I get on the horn to talk to these people.
Dennis,
Who am I? Oh shit.
No way. Really?
Hey, don't look at gift horse in the mouth, man. Just throwing your ass a bone. All right, so I don't know who I talked to, what like officer or whoever the fuck that was, whatever soldier's name. Never really gave a name. I contact him on the sat phone. I'm calling.
Okay. Answers.
What I'm about to tell you is going to sound extremely unlikely, but I promise you that it's all real and it's all true.
Wait,
have
Ryan,
keep it-
is that the Superbird?
Shit. You have to keep an
Yes.
open mind.
Goes proceed.
You
Okay.
need to divert at least those birds from dropping the bombs at the Lagoon Hospital area at all costs. There is an asset there that has vast knowledge of what's going on right now.
You're not talking to me, are you?
No, I'm
No,
talking to the
he's
people.
talking to me.
Okay,
Vast
I'm getting the
knowledge.
fuck out of Dodge. That's what I'm doing.
The asset is refusing to move to the airport. But I assure you that this asset has knowledge that is vital to the survival of the human race as we speak of what's going on right now. You need to contact them. If you cannot give me the frequency of the birds, and I will talk to them myself at all costs, you must not bomb that area. Also, and I guarantee you it's going to sound very weird, but it is the truth. I promise you it's the truth. You have 6. You did not tell me how many planes you have. I know you have 6 at the airport ready to go. 3 will not make it. I repeat, 3 will not make it. 1, and I give him the
Tail numbers?
the serial numbers of the plane. Reads that it is good on fuel. It is not. Fill it up till you see the fuel come out of the port. It is not fully fueled. It will not be able to take off. The other 2, there are infected on the plane. There will be.
You said infected, by the way, Ryan?
Yes.
I thought this wasn't the result of an infection, but a decree.
Well, they think it's infected.
Fair enough.
Yes. So I'm assuming that's what Ryan means. But there are those who are afflicted with the situation that's going on that will prevent the planes out of character. Did she tell me that the planes took off and then crashed, or did it not even get off the damn ground?
They tried to get off the ground, but they couldn't.
All right, so it will prevent the 2 planes, and I give them the designations of both those planes from taking off because of the chaos inside the plane. Everyone dies inside the plane. Now, again, you did not tell me how many planes. You did not tell me the designations of these planes. I know this because of the asset in the surrounding area of the pier of the hospital Lagon, or however you say that fucking said, Langon. Do you copy?
I copy.
Check everyone on the 2 planes. If there anything abnormal about any of them, it does not matter who they are. It does not matter how high profile they may be. I'm gonna tell him to kill him.
I wouldn't have said it that way because watch, Ryan can be a dick. He's gonna make one of the president.
I know. I already knew. He's probably already did this. I'm like,
No.
Does not. It does not.
I don't
ma-
care how
matter-
high profile they are. It's the
Does
president.
not matter how prideful they are. You must quarantine them immediately.
And actually, that
Um,
would be consistent because, yeah, they're responsible. Why? Because the president, no matter what party or anything, they're assholes.
sorry. Sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to talk militarily. So to add, the carpet bombing does not. It is effective. I guess what kind of percentage would she have given me as far as the carpet bombing?
It's only of marginal efficacy, is what I would say.
Like
Yeah.
maybe
30, 35%, maybe 40 on the high end.
okay. It was 35. Carpet bombing will be only 35 to 40% effective. It will drive. It will drive the.
What it will do is
infected-
trigger a mass migration.
Yes, the fire explosions will send the infected into those that are still alive and hunkering down in either compounds, homes. It will not. I repeat, it will only be 35 to 40% effective. Do you copy?
Copy.
Now the question is whether he's going to do anything about it because
They're not going to believe him.
the officers.
Well, I just gave him information that he did not give me. I mean information I know that that he knows that I shouldn't even know. Like I'm
Yeah,
sure
but he
he
could be a
knows.
Chinese spy with that information, you know?
Chinese. Motherfucker, there's zombies around. They don't give a shit about the Chinese right now.
They might, though. They don't know who the fuck you are.
This is repeat, Captain. Blah 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 blah
you,
blah.
you said captain, which is an E, not an O. Their pilots are O's.
What are you talking about?
Enlisted versus officer.
I'm a fucking captain. I outrank them.
And now if they're pilots, you may not.
A captain.
Yeah,
Captain.
that could be Major so-and-so, the pilot.
So you're telling me a major is flying a bombing run?
They can, yeah.
Yeah, but the likeliness of it happening is not
Yeah.
necessarily.
If it's
I don't
Air
know.
Force,
I just know, though, that a lot of pilots are officers.
Yes, they are
Most-
lieutenants, second lieutenants. I mean, you
Or
got
higher.
I mean, yeah, or captains. But I'm saying I don't really care about that. I'm letting them know that I am part of the fucking chain of command. Not chain of
Not
command.
theirs.
you're not part of.
No,
their
not
chain of
not the
command.
chain of command. I'm not the chain of command. I mean, part of the army. I'm
Service.
part of the I'm part of the government. I'm actually the special forces
They
operator.
aren't required to listen to you.
No, they're not. But I'm giving them information that they did not give me. Anyways, that's what I'm telling them, Ryan. So, do they respond with anything other than this?
Nope.
Are they not? Are they not curious how I know this shit? Are they not?
They're not
No,
saying
Their
anything.
thing is, that's some sad shit. Motherfucker said he want to live no more. To quote the Sopranos.
My God, man, that's fucking stupid. All right. So, have I made it to these boxes yet, Ryan?
Yes.
What are in these? Is everybody else at the boxes? Is James? Well, I know James. is
Yes.
not. Sorry. So who? So have they opened? Have y'all managed to open them?
They are weapon drop boxes.
Oh my God, we got weapons.
Lots and lots of weapons.
We don't need weapons. God damn it, we need distraction. We need evacuation, as it said in Resident Evil 2. I'm like, we don't need
Well, then
weapons.
What
Hey, that's just pillow
weapons
talk,
drop?
baby.
We need evacuation. All right. What kind of weapons? Please tell me. There's a fucking truck in
think
there.
we're
Rifles,
I think, yeah.
Do what?
assault rifles, full combat
Yeah.
shotguns, sidearms, grenades, couple
Well, that's
claymores.
great. Well, hopefully they will not
And
bomb
of
the
course, all
shit
this
out
is
of us.
happening just after Bob went to bed.
Did you really just say that you hope they don't bomb the shit out of us?
I mean, that's pretty much where we're at right now. I mean,
Damn,
can't leave-
I hope
we can't.
he's
we
got.
can't- yeah.
I hope He's got. Oh my
Yes.
God! What a fucking moron in
We
the.
can't
I hope.
rely, or we
Dennis.
can't leave Trish. We can't leave Trish, right?
Dennis.
And
What's this wee bullshit?
Dennis.
I got a fucking road runner,
Dennis,
man.
he is called Dennis. I mean, you're all alone on your own. I'm just, I don't know if you're gonna make it back, but hopefully you will. But you know, that's why I say good luck. So you might want to listen to Ryan, what Ryan has to tell you in your fucking Plymouth.
Dennis.
Yes.
Give me a save versus horror.
You're the only whore around here. Why do I gotta save against you?
Zach, are you up yet?
I don't know how loud is everything going on.
It's fucking loud. I was screaming over the goddamn radio to everybody to get to these
As-
boxes.
My character literally went to bed at 3:00. Everything started
Brian?
going off at 5.
What's my bonus to save versus horror? You didn't put it in.
Yeah,
Then you don't have one.
I'm screaming for you
fail.
specifically to get to the fucking boxes. So your radio is going ham.
Okay, Dennis. This is the best way to describe it. You run with it. I'm going to substitute a name. You're going to know about what's going on just because I said the name.
I hope.
Ready? Johnny Blaze.
Fuck you. What is he in the
Will
car with me?
disappear in about 4 minutes at the worst case scenario.
Wait, he's in the car with me, or are you saying that's what I'm seeing?
That's what you're doing.
Really? Really?
Really,
He drove a
really.
black one though, didn't he?
No, his was blue, if memory served, and then later on it became high chrome.
What are you talking about? You talking about Ghost Rider?
Yup.
It's black. It's a '69 Charger RT.
Yeah,
That's right.
Reyes's Charger was black.
Well, your bright yellow Plymouth can turn black if you get too close to the fire.
Mhm.
So, anyway,
Well,
Then I don't give a fuck
I don't know
about
what the
fire.
fuck to. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with all these guns, man. What the fuck are we gonna do with all these guns? We don't need guns. I get back on the horn. We don't need this fucking guns. I'm like, we need a helicopter. Can you get us a helicopter around here? For fuck's sake.
Well, I wouldn't bitch that he gave us guns. He gave us what he had, man.
Listen, man, I'm bitching because this is ridiculous.
You're scared out of your mind. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fair.
fucking.
You are perfectly allowed to be scared, fucking crying at this point.
Yeah, I'm
'cause-
about to lose it. I'm trying to keep my military composure, but I'm about to lose it because he's not really responding, and I'm thinking, well, I don't think they're gonna do what I told them to do, and
Like-
so
To quote a friend of mine, or an old coworker of mine, he's not really a friend. When I freely admitted that I started to cry because my guts fell out.
Mhm.
He said, "Yeah, disembowelment is one of those times what you are come to an end. Yeah, we'll never have to firebomb your location. The speeches about what a badass you are come to an end, right? We're
Yeah,
about to coat
yeah.
you with napalm. Yeah, I'm gonna go sob." And that could be the baddest motherfucker on earth, but that's what he's gonna do is go back and cry. That's all I got left.
He never did tell me who the hell gave him the orders either, so I might even know who the fuck he's talking about. Maybe I don't know. It's possible.
Maybe you know him and they know you and they don't like you.
Maybe. But do you really want to bank your survival on a grudge? But anyways,
as you guys are standing there looking at the weapons and explosives and whatnot coming through, I got a couple of them. Another shipping container, basically more explosives, shotgun ammo, penetrator rounds, etc., NATO ammunition, etc. Out the far distance, though, since you guys are close to the highway, you hear something coming. You're not sure what it is. Doesn't sound like a plane, but it definitely sounds like it has a roar to it.
Ryan, just to verify, I am confident that I'm on fire, right?
No, the vehicle is.
You said Johnny Blaze, and I was doing it.
You're not fucking Ghost Rider. No goddamn way. You haven't done anything in the game yet. Fucking warrant that kind of fucking boon from death. No way did you get to turn into fucking Ghost Rider. But shit, man. I pop
I'm
out the
asking the
magnets.
GM, motherfucker.
I pop out the magnets in my fucking my rifle, and I fucking grab one of the or I grab like 5 of the mags that have penetrator rounds in them, and fucking start stuffing them in my fucking plate carrier and pop it in my damn mag. I'm like, grab the heaviest hitting round you can. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's coming, but we gotta hold this area until we can find transportation to that damn airport, or we get to the boat.
You're going full on Ratchak from Starship Troopers. Whoa, man, everything you've got.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only safe place I think we'll be at
Troopers, or at least
is
ready.
on the Hudson. Or I think that's the Hudson. I wonder if they're gonna bomb the Statue of Liberty.
That would be a fucking mistake. I shit you not. I think the
Oh
even
shit!
the
I
military
forgot.
get
We got
pissed off
that
about that.
fucking. We got like 1, 2.
Dennis, are you watching my screen?
Yeah, we got like a few fucking boats out there that we can get to.
Wait, is that Nicolas Cage one?
Nope. This is where you're at.
The car's that fast?
No, it's
And accelerating.
Dennis got a magic goddamn motherfucker.
Okay, Ryan. So here's my question: am I convinced this is real? Because remember what happened to me
You're
for like
pretty
14 years?
certain this
I'm
is
coming.
not a
I'm coming.
hallucination.
I'm pretty certain what?
This is not a hallucination. You can feel the heat. You can see things bursting into flames. You see the speedometer, it's already gone 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and it's still climbing like it is nobody's business.
Question is, can he control the car?
It
That speed?
doesn't seem
Apparently.
like he's controlling shit. Right now, his ass cheeks are locked and loaded, sealed.
Fully loaded.
And by the way, thank you for saying magazine and not fucking clip.
No, I don't do that. Clips are for certain guns.
Well, you can use a stripper on like an AR or something, but or like an M1, but
I mean, they called them clips
Oh,
too in World War
that in
One
mind.
too. They didn't fucking call them strippers. I mean, that's what there are. That's the real.
well, on the
Actual
AR, those are
term.
stripper clips, but on the M1, it's not.
Dennis,
Yeah.
you come tearing down the 440 like a complete madman.
I loaded the shit. Well, I don't know if they have a box mag of for the saw already loaded in that fucking container. But if they do, I'm gonna load
You
that
guys
the
are about here,
penetrations.
for argument's sake.
It's all about
Oh.
penetrating.
When you hear that thing get off the freeway, and you can see it kind of looks like a missile. There's color, there's flames. You're not sure more than that. Once it gets down this way, that roar sound starts fading away. And it's at about this point here is when that vehicle starts going back to normal. It's all the way back up to here, goes around through here, and literally hits a off ramp, like a loading trailer, hits that motherfucker, and it just dukes the hazards all the way over. It jars, but you're not injured. It's
I
scary,
guess-
but again,
I'm like,
you should have definitely been hurt.
I got a new car.
It gets here to everybody else, and everybody's looking at you. You swear right about here behind everybody, you see the person that was sitting in that car before. Your vehicle's brakes lock up. You slam to a dead stop. You look back up, and that person is gone again.
Well, I have a pretty good idea of who that is. I mean, my character might not, but I do.
No,
What
your
the
character
fuck?
knows who that is.
so
You know
do
who
we
that
see that he's
character
in this
is.
car? Do we see who is in this car? Because if not, I'm still light it up and just start fucking firing at this goddamn thing. If we don't see Dennis in the
Oh,
goddamn
yeah, you
driver's
see
seat.
Dennis.
Okay.
He's in a mint condition fucking super bird.
And quite simply looking like he's scared out of his mind.
I
He's
go up
definitely
to
a very light shade of white,
I go up to
slash
the
bleached.
car. I'm like, what the
Why are you
fuck
making
is
fun of my
going on?
vitiligo, Ryan?
You're almost clear.
What's going on?
I got a new car.
What do you mean you got a? What the fuck was that? It was on fire just a minute ago.
Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't
where
see
does
the
that come
fire.
from?
Huh?
It wasn't on
You did
fire. Are
not
you
see the
crazy?
fire.
Oh, we
It
didn't
was
see the
not
fire.
on fire. You saw something flaming coming down.
What are you talking about? It was on fire. It's like cars don't catch on fire unless they explode or something. But this car doesn't look like it exploded, does it?
Oh my god, we
Where
ain't
you
got
get it
time for
from?
this. Get out the goddamn car. We gotta go.
We're going. I'm going in my car. This is my new car. Trust me, I
Grab-
have reason to like this car.
Grab. I'm gonna point over to the box. Grab as much of the goddamn ammo, explosives, and guns as you can. We gotta make it back to the freaking boat. We ain't got time. We've got to get out of here. It's about to get bombed.
Yes. The car
Fucking
dies.
military.
Boom, boom.
Fucking military and their stupid fucking adherence to
I look
fucking
over
random
at
words.
Darius's character. I'm like, I guess you're gonna be coming with us a lot sooner than I expected.
Yeah.
It's like grab anything you
Can't
don't
hang
want to
around
leave.
here.
I was like, grab anything you don't want to leave behind. Hurry up, because we ain't got much time. Zach,
Wait a minute,
Okay.
I just realized something. That's why Ryan didn't give a shit how much stuff we got out of the cargo containers, because we weren't getting shit out of the cargo containers.
I know that's kind of aggravates me. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm like, grab the shit. We got to go back
AT.
over. Huh?
Get a text
What?
message.
Oh, I got text. Like text or
On your cell
Like
phone.
texting game
Snack
or
phone.
oh, okay. I look at the text message.
It's a picture of where the saturation bombing is supposed to be.
All right. I look at where it's supposed to be.
One is supposed to be north of you, probably by
50 yards.
maybe 100, give or take.
Oh, I
Then
was
you have-
joking. Shit, that's fucked up, Ryan.
Man, that's fucking close.
And the
Where are
other
we? Hey.
location of where they're at is also supposed to be a couple blocks away.
All right.
Next
So
picture is those two locations do not have a bomb running. Next picture you have is a fuel gauge. It's full. It's a 4-second video. Guy flicks it, the gauge drops out.
okay.
That's fucked up,
Oh, this
Ryan.
is this is coming from the dude. So we know where the saturation of bombing is going to be.
No, we know where it's supposed to be. What he's telling you is it's not going to fucking work.
It's been canceled.
Yeah, it's been canceled. He canceled that, so there's no longer going to be any bombings near us. And then they was showing that the fuel gauge actually did drop because I guess they did check on the shit that I told them.
So, hopefully they're checking the people.
That's the one. That's what I'm saying. Text. I'm like,
You
did you
have
check?
two pictures of 3 different people. 2 of them are severely injured. They're bandaged up. Their wounds are bandaged. It's the third person that makes them unfavorable. Because the first one has a heart rate of about 78 with a blood pressure over 110. Second one's pushing like 70 over 120. And has 40 and a blood pressure over 8.
Yeah, that's our
Person's
guy.
fucked.
Yep. I'm like, quarantine that. I text quarantine that person.
The video.
Oh.
The video is this is this person. This is this person. Third person's like, I feel fine, really. Why do you have a heart rate of 40? I don't know. I feel fine. They reach up and try to shove him out of the way to get him off the plane, and that's when his shirt rips, and you realize he's missing half his rib cage.
Fuck.
He is ventilated very well at that point.
All right, that's good. That's good. That means that all 6 planes possibly will make it. I still don't know what the fuck else happened, but possibly. All right, so I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, so on here, can you tell me, zoom in on the dock, where the saturation? So basically, what you're telling me is the dock's now clear. We aren't going to be bombed, but the surrounding
Right
area
here
is
is
still
where
going to
that
be
bomb
bombed.
was supposed to hit.
Okay. Ooh.
The scary part is their bomb is an 8-pack of 55-gallon drums of napalm.
It would have destroyed at least half of the damn pier.
Everything up to here.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not happening. That's good.
The next one was supposed to be right here. It's supposed to be going this way.
Okay. So that's good. And I can destroy that area, so people who are still alive there might still have a chance. What about the area on Trish's side?
That's what I just showed you.
Oh, okay. All right, so
Both of those were canceled. They do inform you that this bridge will be destroyed. And this bridge is supposed to be destroyed.
Damn.
Now, they do say one thing that kind of makes you smile, which is these bridges are already history.